All right. Now. 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 Now I'm actually live. I have a title. Moderation helps? I don't need moderation. You guys are all gonna behave. There's gonna be no one in here actually. So it'll be easy. Alright, let's set this thing up over here so I can actually see chat just in case somebody decides to come in. I'm expecting to be here by myself, but you know, you never know. Something crazy could happen. Alright, cool. Let's see, where does this go? Okay, it goes to the top, nice, which is exactly what I want. I just need to set this up in a way to where I can actually see what's going on. So the goal of today is to climb in Pixelborn before I make my YouTube video about this deck, just because I don't want to be silver ranked when I make this video. So I'm just going to stream myself doing a little climb, hopefully make it a little bit more entertaining for me, because I'm going to be honest, I don't really like playing on Pixelborn that much. I get a lot of DCs, a lot of things going on like that, and I don't really like it. Like anytime I'm about to win, I just lose. The game disconnects. I'm going to discard these two, get rid of these three. I typically just want to keep cards that I can ink. This deck has a lot of uninkables, so I'm just getting rid of those uninkables, keeping the cards I can ink. Because it's a standard issue in this deck. We got Gaston. I'm happy with that. We're going to be chilling out. Hopefully my microphone is working. Let me check OBS real quick. It is totally working. Desktop audio is not enabled. We'll just turn it. Whatever. You know what? It's good enough. Moving on with my life. Okay. So I wasn't even paying attention. I have no idea what he played. Or what he did. We're going to get rid of the queen. We're going to ink that guy right away. Play Gaston. It's going to be a good time with Gaston. Gaston's going to be cute. He's going to be good. He's going to be living the life, the dream, the masterpiece. You know? Okay, so it looks like we're playing as yellow. Yellow don't need LeFou. We're just going to go ahead and start drawing some cards. We love drawing cards. We're going to be singing some friends on the other side next turn. You really can't complain with that. That's a good time right there. So it looks like it's the song deck, popular deck right now. In my opinion, not very good. So I'm tempted here, right? So like I'm tempted to sing, but I'm worried that he's going to drop Tinkerbell, clear my board for free. But if he does, I'm kind of thinking about what are my options if he does. If he does do that, I kill it with Maui for free. So I really don't care that much. So I'm just actually going to go ahead and do the sing and not really worry about it. We're going to draw a couple more cards, see what our options are to ink. And obviously we drew into the Archimedes, useless card. So we're going to go ahead and ink that one. I mean, important to do all your drawing here before you ink if you don't need to use that ink, just so that way you have maximum amount of options to figure out what you're going to put in your inkwell. As he did do the Tinkerbell play, but as I said, don't really care. I imagine he kills the Gaston here because the Gaston can kill Tinkerbell if he doesn't. But what we doesn't know is we're just going to drop Maui and kill it anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and ink away Gaston because we drew him, and then we'll drop the Maui and do exactly what we said we're going to do. And I expect like some sort of swords or something to come out and just kill my two characters. Now, you know what? Playing swords here probably not that good. I mean, he's into empty board. Honestly, I'm really happy if he plays swords here because then I can just play the queen onto an empty board. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I just get to play queen now, and the board's empty. So we're going to actually ink Jafar here. I don't really see me using him. And we're just going to play the queen. And because he just used swords, I mean, if he wants to go like smash cannons to get rid of the queen, I'm all for it. 3 Rafikis in hand, not my favorite thing, but, you know, really not that bad. It could be worse. So he's going to get rid of Smash, put it in Inkwell over there, kind of protecting mine, and then he's going to go Hans. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my next card. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. figure out what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to ink Jet Sam, and I'll play Rafiki. The reason playing Rafiki, yeah, there's nothing to charge, but, you know, it's a pretty good play just to put him out there. You know, it's a good time. He's going to be out there. He's going to be chilling out. And, you know, if he wants to ping himself, I'm happy with that. He's going to draw a card. So he's pinging himself to draw a card. This is a wild game right now. He's desperate for card draw. Getting getting the one play. So what we're going to do here is, so we got a couple options. He's playing gray, so we don't really have to worry about him having really good removal spells or AoE removal spells. We're going to go ahead and take our one draw, and now we're debating on if we're going to swing here or just play. We're definitely just going to swing here. Pretty straightforward. There's no need to ever need. There's no possibility of ever needing that broom, so we're going to get rid of that, and then we're going to play this next queen, and you know what, we're going to play this next Rafiki also. So there's kind of a misplay there. Should have attacked with this Rafiki, because then I could have quested with the other one. I should be one lore ahead. You know, but you know, mistakes happen. I'm not the best player in the world, and to be honest, this is not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter at all whatsoever, because we're just gonna drop Maleficent. After Maleficent, we are going to kill this Rapunzel. Just because there's no reason for us to even risk him being able to do anything. Another misplay there. Did not draw before I inked. Could have been a better ink target. Maybe inking this ladder. I don't even remember what I inked. I'm not going to lie to you. I was just kind of throwing my cards out. Just doing it. So the goal today is to just do a little quick climb up to a higher rank, so that way when I make my next YouTube video, I don't have this silver rank kind of plaguing my channel. It's kind of the hopes that people maybe think I'm a little bit better than I am by having a higher rank, even though, you know, I kind of suck, dude. But no, don't tell anybody that. Don't tell anybody. Keep that on the DL. So we're going to keep Archimedes here. We're going to actually just keep Aladdin because he's inkable. We're going to keep Jet Sam because he's inkable. And we're just going to put those 4 back. A lot of non-inkables in this deck, so we just want to keep the cards that are inkable. So I have 2 Archimedes here, and I actually don't have a lot of good cards to ink. So I'm actually going to keep Archimedes because in the chance that this is a control matchup, I'm not going to play him right now because I'm going to need to ink him just based off of the cards I already see in my hand. So it looks like it's going to be a gray matchup. Kind of have to debate here. Do I want to play Archimedes? Or do I want to ink him? I'm going to ink the... Holy moly, what is happening here? Can I... Please? I want to ink you. I want to put you in the inkwell, Jet Sam. Can we work something out? Okay, apparently Jet Sam not going in the inkwell. He's going to be right there the rest of the game, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. So we're going to get rid of Aladdin. We're going to ink Aladdin. Maybe Jet Sam will come back to me at some point. Come on, buddy. You can come back to me. We're going to put the magic broom on top of the deck. Don't really want Shield of Virtue. Don't really want either of them, honestly, but either of them are going to be inking, and I'd rather ink. Oh, he came back. Okay, cool. I can ink him next turn. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so we're going to be, just go ahead, look at the top 2 cards. Definitely going to take Maleficent here over Rafiki. And we're going to be throwing Jet Sam into the inkwell like we wanted to before. So we kind of want to just Rafiki here and take out this Captain Hook. Simple play, simple play. When I'm talking a lot, it's really hard for me to stay focused on the game and actually play perfectly. But I'm trying to keep it entertaining, you know, not really be like annoying. I'm probably going to be annoying. That's pretty much all I do in my life. So, but I'm trying to, you know, keep some sort of thing going on, some sort of action. So we're going to look at the top 2 cards, figure out what we want to do. Obviously, don't really want Elsa right now. It's a good card, but I'd rather just draw into more draw, so we're going to do that. I'm going to play that, draw into more draw. And because not a mirror match, not going to ever need this magic broom, but also probably won't need the Archimedes, so I'm going to put the Archimedes away. I do want to be able to get rid of this because it it causes him to be able to sing swords this turn and kind of kill my 2 characters, but I can't, so I'm just going to quest. Alright, let's see what he's got. Got a Hans and singing the sword just like I thought. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We're kind of just looking for ink here. This card is very good in the matchup, so I might take it even though I'm looking for ink right now. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it because it's in this matchup, it's pretty much just a guaranteed win if you play it. So we're going to go ahead and take it, and we're just going to play Maui to get rid of Ariel, so that way there's no more songs coming out for free. And then Maui can also kill Hans next turn if he decides to quest with it, which I just assume he won't. He probably will, but there will be a smash on Maui to ensure that there's nothing going on there, which is fine. Not really a big deal. We do have the board wipe coming up. We're going to kind of control what we draw into. Definitely taking friends on the other side. So we'll go ahead, draw into that. We're going to miss an ink this turn, which sucks, but it is what it is. We'll be okay. We have removal for anything that's actually threatening. And then 2 turns we have be prepared. So he's going to go ahead and do this combo, which we're okay with. We'll Dragonfire the Tinkerbell. As long as we draw some ink. We do not draw some ink. So we're going to go ahead and take Archimedes because we need ink. And I'm debating on if I need to slow the game state down or not. I don't. He'll go to 9. He'll go to 9. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. He'll go to 9, and then I'll be prepared next turn. And maybe even get another card out of his hand. We're going to get rid of these 2. And hopefully he doesn't have a second one. If he has a second one, it's going to be pretty bad for us. Oh, he can't even play a second one. Why do I even care if he has a second one? Yeah, so here we'll go ahead, do the plan we were initially planning. Get rid of the Be Prepared. Get rid of those 2 cards. You knew it was coming. And we're going to put the Broom on top of the deck. Wait, this actually looks kind of sick. It's Pixelborn. Ooh, I'm in a rough spot now. Now he's got some things going on. I don't like the things that he has going on. So let's figure out where we're going from here. We're definitely taking Maui in this matchup. We'll draw our card, and then we definitely will ink the Broom as we don't need him. So we have control kind of over our top deck, which is good. But yeah, man, if you don't know what this is Pixelborn. It's sweet. You can play Lorcana online. It's the Disney card game. If you're ever interested in that, definitely should check it out. Okay, so the Beast easily going to die to Maui. So we're happy there. And we'll definitely play Maleficent. Get Maleficent, and then we'll Maui in there and quest for a good old 3. The fact that he had Beast kind of not having the mirror, pretty big deal. Just kind of saw that coming. Not really too worried about it. This is that Steel Song deck that everyone says is just fantastic, and it very well might be. I just don't think it is. We're definitely going to be taking Maleficent off the top here, drawing another card, and questing away. We don't really want to ink our little Maleficent, so we're actually just going to wait till next turn. Maybe we draw something else that we can ink to play this Maleficent. Or we should have just played it because we're bad. Yeah, losing 2 cards for no reason, not what we want to do. But won't be a big deal. He doesn't have board wipes, so we're just going to tap down both these guys. And we are now racing, which I will win. It's gonna be pretty rough for him to come back from here. I'm gonna be at 16, and he's gonna be at 12. I'm gonna Dragonfire. If he plays a character this turn, I'm Dragonfiring it. Oh, dude, it's the young John, dude. It's the young Valencia. It's showing a little bit of support, dude. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you sneaking in here, dude. And, you know, I should have recognized the name John. John's pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward name. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of that and start the climb. Start the climb up to 16. Obviously, I'm going to take friends on the other side, draw a little bit more cards, and move on with our life. You are one of many Johns. That's not that's not a false statement. That's gonna be a victory here. It's not a false statement. John is the common name. It's my brother-in-law's name. So you guys share that beautiful, beautiful name, only given to the greatest of men. So this climb going pretty well, pretty quick, pretty easy so far. Haven't lost yet. But I imagine that is about to change because I don't have a low drop here. And mulliganing to find a low drop in this deck is actually pretty rough because of how many uninkables I have. So I don't really want to mulligan too much, but if I don't have a low drop, I lose. So I'm going to have to. All right, cool. We hit it, and we didn't hit the uninkables, so we're actually cruising kind of hard here. It looks like it's going to be a control mirror match. I don't need Archimedes, so I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye to him. Goodbye, little bird. You're going into the inkwell. Hope you can spend your dreams in there and draw something good, or I don't know. I don't know what you should do in the inkwell. Like, I'm trying to pretend it's some sort of heaven or something, and that's just not even a thing. You're just like, when you put a card in there, you're just actually just juicing it. It's like making a lemonade. You just put it on a little juicer and squeeze the ink out of it. It's pretty terrible. So, yeah. Sounds like a squid party, dude. Squid. just a little squid orgy over here. No, not a big deal. We don't really judge, but you know, that is what's going on. We're just gonna go ahead and ink the second Archimedes, as we will not need him, and we'll play the magic mirror out. We could play Gaston here, but he's got a Gaston. We don't care if he's got a Gaston. It's doing nothing. One jump ahead. Okay, a little bit more care there. It's not a mirror match. I need to stop thinking that. It is. I set my mind and I wasn't really paying attention. I was paying attention to chat, not that. So yeah, we need to, but we're still just going to draw some cards. We're going to figure it out from here. Oh, we got the Rafiki going, so that'll be good. He's only got one ink or one lore coming in, so really not too threatened right now. And then he's looking for damage, so I'm not going to give it to him. You want to get these cards damaged so you can draw with yellow, and I don't want him to draw cards, so I'm not going to ever damage his characters. It's just the way it's going to be. He's going to have to force me to have to damage him, and I'm just not going to ever damage him. Cool. So Maui, very good pickup here. We'll be able to deal with a lot of problems. So I kind of want to keep the queen here. Just Sam's kind of good here probably, but I don't think I'm going to need him, so I'm just going to go ahead and ink him and then just play Rafiki, pass the turn. I know, probably some of you thinking, you could draw some cards. Need to get some board presence. I don't really want to just be drawing a bunch of cards in order to lose the game, because that's kind of what happens when you do that. So, all right, nice. We're gonna go ahead and take care. Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take care of both of these guys, because we got the Rafiki to take out that one and the Maui to take out this one. That way, there will be no opportunity for him to use Rapunzel, because I'm assuming that's what he wanted, right? He wanted my Rafiki to hit there, and then he hit back onto Rafiki, heal for 3, gain 3 life. Really be happy there. But we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. or gain 3 life, draw 3 cards, I'm sorry. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen by sacrificing Maui into it. And then here, Gaston will have to trade, so essentially my Rafiki got a 2-for-1. Very happy. Always happy with a 2-for-1, especially in a control deck. And obviously we'll never need a Gaston again, so we're going to get rid of him. Put him into the Inkwell he goes. And I like playing the Queen here. It's going to kind of force him to actually do nothing. Bad play, actually. Probably should have played Friends on the other side, because he's going to be playing the Captain he just picked back up. And I cannot use the Queen to draw, because he'll use Captain to kill it, use Rapunzel, draw cards. We don't want him to draw cards. So we actually just can't play that. So what we're going to do is, I need to ink this turn, but I don't want to ink. So it's debating right now. I don't want to ink either of these, so it's debating between drawing 2 cards and drawing 1 card with the mirror. So we'll actually play this first so we can kind of figure out what we're going to do. And taking Maui, actually happy with that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just take Maui here, and then we'll ink Maleficent against my better judgment, and draw into Maui, and draw into 2 more. No, definitely not doing that. Yeah, we're going to leave him untapped here. I'm going to leave him untapped because we don't want Rapunzel to draw cards on Captain. Hopefully he quests with it. Then I can use the Queen to kill Hades and Maui to kill Captain again. It's kind of the game plan right now. And we're obviously going to take Maleficent on the top. So, and seems like it worked out. So that's the game plan. I don't really want to ink Aladdin. I think he's going to be important in this matchup. Maui's super good in this matchup though. So Aladdin is going to have to be Aladdin going away. You know, when it's hard to decide what you're gonna ink, that's a good thing. That means your deck has a bunch of good cards, right? You want to keep everything. Means things are going well for you. So it's going to grab that Hades back. Smart man. And we'll just go ahead and begin our drawing. Obviously, we'll never need Gaston. Go ahead and play Maleficent. Draw another card. And we could play LeFou to draw another card, or we could just Magic Mirror, or we could do both. I'm going to Magic Mirror first, figure out where I'm going with that. And I don't want him to play Maui into my Queen, so I'm actually just going to untap Queen and pass. Just to avoid the Maui play. He does have Be Prepared, but he's at 6, so he can't play it yet. And then he'll probably grab Captain back here. Yep, definitely we'll be grabbing Captain back. So all 3 of these cards, don't let him get Rapunzel, so obviously we'll draw another card. A lot of you probably thinking about why I'm not Ursula's Cauldroning. It doesn't really matter if I do it before or after I draw. Unless I'm specifically looking to find something, and I'm not. I don't really care what I get at this point. So I'm just kind of drawing to draw. Probably won't need another Queen from the looks of it. So we'll just go ahead and ink that guy away. And there'll be no drawing from Rapunzel here because he only has 2 health. All my guys have more than 2 attack. He's probably been pretty upset about his Rapunzel not being able to get those draws to this game. His whole game plan is probably Rapunzel 3rd just-in-time Captain. Interesting strategy. Especially if he does nothing but pass. Yeah, there's no reason just-in-time. He could have just played it. So here's something to note. Even if you are just using it because it's your only target or something like that, it's still better to keep it in your hand just to make me think that you might have more cards, relevant cards in your hand than you actually do. Right? I don't know, it's a just-in-time and useless, but if you have 4 cards in your hand here instead of 3, I might play a little bit differently. I'm not really worried about it. We are going to be taking out... Yeah, we're just going to be... we're just going to Dragonfire that. Just to keep the... keep him from the ability to play Rapunzel on anything, ever. And that's just going to make him very sad. I guarantee his whole game plan is to use the captain. The captain's got 5 health. It's pretty beefy. And then get a good attack off him. So he decided, he's had that in his hand for a very long time. He finally decided to use it, realizing that he is never going to get that attack off. We don't really need to do a whole lot here. We're just gonna kind of keep 2 guys on board to keep getting ink, to keep getting lore. I'm sorry. We're gonna keep 2 guys on board, just keep getting lore, kind of play board control. But the reason we're just gonna keep 2 guys is play around. Be prepared. We don't want to just give away a be prepared or a large be prepared play to him. I mean, this game's sealed. I don't really have to play it out, but I'm just, I mean, like, I don't even have to think anymore, right? Like, I'm not going to play Rafiki because he's already wants to be prepared here, so he's on turn 7. If he has be prepared, he's playing it this turn. There's no reason to play Rafiki into the be prepared. I already have 4 lore. It's fine. I have 2 removal spells. I have 2 Elsas. Like, at this point, it's looking pretty rough. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and grab Hades into Hades. But yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to take the Dragonfire because I don't really need more threatening characters. He already kind of has to deal with what I already have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep drawing cards. And I'm obviously never going to need to draw more cards, so I'll ink the Queen. And I'll just keep passing that. No reason to play the Rafiki, like I said before. Already have enough lore on board to win the game, so I'll just keep grinding this out. No reason to play and to be prepared. Just gonna go ahead and play the Aladdin again. Nice play, but unfortunately for him, obviously, it's also going to die to Dragonfire. And from here, we'll just put Maleficent on top of our deck, and we'll just keep drawing away. And then, of course, got to ink still. We won't need the Aladdin. Oh, we're so far ahead. There's no reason to ever need the Aladdin, so we'll go ahead and ink him. So you kind of should have, if I was him, what I would have done is I would have used the Hades to kill Rafiki, then played the Hades to get Hades, and then played the other Hades to get Aladdin. I'd be in the same spot. I just have 1 less lore. But obviously, you're not going to outrace me at this point. So you might as well, you know, initiate some trades of some sort. You got the Aladdin. I'm just going to kind of force the be prepared this next turn. So I'm just going to do that. I have lethal, or what is it called in this game? It's obviously not lethal. Called quest death. I don't know. I'm just making things up, and it sounds really stupid. So I'm just gonna stop doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards. Pretty sweet. And we're gonna pass our turn, and we're gonna remove that. And we're going to turn off of that. I don't have 2 monitors. I'm in a hotel right now, so you guys got to see everything that's going on my computer, which I kind of don't really like, but there's nothing I can do about it. Game on board. Definitely was game on board, but he hit that hit with that young be prepared. But what we're going to do is we're just going to put game on board again. Don't really care what I draw into, so we're going to, I don't know. I just don't feel like pressing that button. I'm not going to lie to you. Want to put 4 out. He doesn't have enough to 2 Dragonfire, so right here he already has to remove 2 of them, which means if he has to be prepared, he has to use it. He doesn't have any other option because he can't play 2 Dragonfires. So we'll go ahead and draw. And ink away the Maui. Just keep drawing. Only 11 cards left in my deck. But it'll be okay. We'll persevere. This should be another be prepared if he has it, or it should just be a victory screen. It should be one of the 2. I'm getting a lot of text messages. A lot going on there. But, you know, it's a good time. It's a good time. I'm using my phone to read the chat because I don't have 2 monitors, so it's pretty rough over here. But, you know, it's working out. Everything's good. There's, like I said, the second be prepared. And we'll just play 3 characters again, forcing another... we don't even have to play 3. Well, you know what? We'll still just play 3. Why not? Why not? We'll just do it. I don't know. Put Maleficent in there. And then we'll take the Aladdin. Why not? And just put 3 more guys out. Pass turn. No reason to ink anymore at this point. Just want, hey, does this game on computer take up a lot of memory? Thinking of getting a laptop to play this game on it. Just want to know the minimum I need to play. Can't play IRL. Married. Yeah, I know about that. It's rough IRL. Let's see. Does it take a lot of memory? So my computer is pretty decent. Not gonna lie, but we can open up the task manager, see what's going on here. My memory is being taken. 8 gigs right now is what's being taken. And how much of that is Pixelborn? It looks like 1 gig is Pixelborn. So it doesn't seem like it's that demanding. But I'd probably go your OS, take a decent amount of gigs. I'd probably go, if you had 8 gigs, you'd probably be able to play it pretty easily. If I had to guess. So yeah, the goal of today is just to kind of, as I've already stated, increase my rating so that way when I make my next YouTube video I don't look like a complete scrub noob. What's like the new term going on? Loser? I don't know. I guess the higher rating you are, the more... I have no idea, man. That is... Ooh. Okay, so we're actually going to keep the Rafiki. We have a lot of good inkables here. And keep the Rafiki in case it's an aggro matchup. Already have a handful of inkables. We got our 1-drop. We got our draw power with Maleficent. We really can't ask for much more here. I'm just going to be going ahead and keeping everything we got. A lot of rush to deal with the aggro. A lot of 1-drops, early drops. We're not going to play 2 Archimedes, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and ink him. We're going to keep the second Archimedes in hand because we're not playing anything on turn 2 anyways. We don't have a turn 2 drop. Unless we top deck into it, which then maybe we should have played Archimedes, but I think we'll be okay being 1 turn behind on the 2-drop if we draw into Gaston or the Broom. Looks like we're playing against Steel Song or a Stitch, so it is an aggro deck. I do need to play the Archimedes, so we're going to go ahead and play the Archimedes. So the only difference right here with the way I played this is I would have been able to quest this turn and get 1 lore, but I don't really think it's going to be relevant. In fact, I can almost guarantee it's not going to be relevant. And in fact, if this wasn't a aggro matchup, I would have been inking Archimedes, which would have been way more relevant than the 1 lore that I don't have right now. So it looks like it's going to be a yellow Stitch deck. I can almost guarantee Gray's with it. Or it could be blue. I might have already saw, honestly, and I just wasn't paying attention. No, I haven't. He inked to Kun Matata, and then he inked the Stitch. Now he's singing a song, so I still don't know what his second color is. But Rafiki's going to kill our boy Stitch there, so there's going to be no shifting out. And we're just going to be happy. We're just going to be happy. I kind of want to keep Aladdin, but I'm not going to. I know you're thinking, play Maleficent, you get to draw a card. But tempo is more important than drawing cards. That's the secret to this, to every card game, actually. You want to establish board presence and board control more than you want to draw cards. So keeping 2 characters on now, my next turn, I got to draw as many cards as I want because these 2 characters can essentially deal with anything he plays. I imagine The swords is coming though. Not this turn. Not next turn, but the turn after that. There's no swords. He's playing blue, yellow. This is a very good deck. Underestimated. Solid. We're going to go ahead with the draw card. Hopefully we can draw on something that we want to ink. We didn't really. We don't really need Shield of Virtue, I don't think. So we're going to go ahead and ink that away. And do our 2 lore. He'll trade Mickey Mouse into Rafiki, I'm pretty sure. But we need to find some draw cards pretty soon here, as we are running out of cards. We do have Dragonfire to deal with his large characters. When we have Maui, we will also deal with a lot of large characters. Maui's very good in this matchup. He can deal with Maleficent, the blue Maleficent. There's so many Maleficents. I keep saying Maleficent. Maybe I should learn their secondary name. Aurora, for example. Maui could also deal with Aurora. Very happy with that. And we're going to go ahead and sing this song. So, ink Archimedes. Play this. Look at the top card. Gonna take... Oh, this is hard. We're gonna take Be Prepared. Rough pick. We're gonna quest here because this guy's already gonna kill my Maleficent, and might as well get the ink because he can't kill both of them. One of them's Maleficent was already gonna die, so might as well quest with the other one. Get that 1 ink. Actually, very bad of me to sing that instead of just playing it, because now he can Rapunzel, draw 2 cards. Actually, a massive misplay on my part. Luckily, he didn't have it, but if he would have played Rapunzel there, that's just a massive deal. It's going to be a big problem for me. So I got lucky there. What we're going to end up doing is just kind of looking for ink. And we're not going to quest here because of how I just explained. If Rapunzel is played to heal Robin Hood, with my current state, I will probably lose if he gets 2 more cards for free. So we're going to just try to make sure that doesn't happen. And that's kind of the game plan. So we'll just leave Archimedes chilling, which is unfortunate. We don't want Archimedes chilling all the time. You know, he's got work to do, but right now he's going to be hanging out, living the life, the dream, some would say. Chilling on his couch, drinking a Mountain Dew, maybe a beer. Who knows? It could be a good time. Point is, it's going to be just chilling. It's going to be hanging out. That's what we like. Obviously, we need the card draw. Going to put the queen on top of our deck. And then we're going to use Maui to take care of our boy Robin Hood over there. Won't ever really need Gaston, so he'll be going into the inkwell. He'll be juiced. I like that. I'm going to start calling inking a character juicing them. Juicing the card. Getting the ink out of it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and juice Gaston away. And he's gone. He's a gone guy. Man, I might need some coffee, man. I'm getting a little tired already. Just got off work. Came back home. It's actually a hotel. Don't do that. Dude, come on. You don't like the word juice? I think juice is a solid word. You don't like juice? You gotta juice your cards. You know? Juice them up. It's gonna start being a thing. I'm gonna say it every single time. Then, like, I'm gonna say it at locals. I'm gonna say it on all my YouTube videos. I'm gonna say it when I'm live streaming. And eventually it'll catch on. It's gonna be my fault. They're not oranges. Well, his cards actually are orange, which kind of gets it close to that. Maui is so good. What is your favorite card in the set, and what is your opinion on the best card in the set? Favorite card in the set? It's a hard one. I haven't really thought about it, not gonna lie to you. Best card in the set? Easily Be Prepared. Be Prepared is so good, it feels like if you're not playing it, you're just at a massive disadvantage. You can go ahead and keep inking away. Still not going to quest with Archimedes because, as I said before, don't want to get in those Rapunzel draws. So So Archimedes would have been better if he was juiced right now in the inkwell. You know, but he's not, so we'll just be hanging out. He's going to let it go the queen. Smart move. And we'll just go ahead and keep drawing away. Not going to ink Maleficent here. I'm at 8. Not going to play Be Prepared because he's got, what, 4? I don't think. He very well might just pass back to me. But if he plays something, I'm Be Prepared next turn, pretty much no matter what. But I want to give him the opportunity because I'm not really threatened right now by what he has on board. Kind of give him the opportunity to play another card. He didn't. Smart man. And we'll go ahead and banish everything now. And then next turn we'll be playing Maleficent on whatever he plays. So we'll need a card to ink, which is going to be Jafar. The Big Tink, dude. The Big Tink is freaking awesome, man. When I first saw that card, that was like the first deck I built was like the very popular right now, like Song Steel deck. That was actually the first deck I built, and I just couldn't get it to beat Purple Amethyst. But I wasn't playing the Beast, so maybe with the addition of the Beast, it's kind of the way to go. But yeah, man, that card is so cool. I saw that card and I was like, I want to play this card. But we'll go ahead and play Jafar because when we draw next turn, he'll be able to kill Mickey Mouse. Won't really be inking anymore here. We'll just be looking to get draws. The reason we're not going to ink anymore is because he's going to put cards in my inkwell for me. And to be honest, I just don't really need. I can play everything in my deck at this point, and so it's good for me. So we actually here we are actually going to Maleficent the Robin Hood. Now the reason for this seems kind of weird. Robin Hood's not that good. Like it's just a Robin Hood. Who cares? But the reason is because Stitch requires 2 cards on the field. His 8-cost Stitch to draw 2 cards requires 2 cards on the field. So we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. Make sure you can't draw those 2 cards. We're just going to go ahead and take them to Maleficent. And like I said, we're not going to ink Gaston just because he's going to ink probably my Maleficent for me. I'll be at 10 ink. I don't really need more ink. I kind of just want to see a Magic Mirror or some sort of draw card now at this point. Yep. There he goes, inking my Maleficent away for me. Did the heavy lifting for me, and I'm just going to be taking good cards now, playing cards, and questing. And ensuring that he doesn't get to draw cards. That's kind of the goal right now. Ensure he doesn't get to draw cards. So if he plays something with more than 2 attack, stop questing with Maleficent. If he plays something with more than, or 2 health, I'm sorry, stop questing with Maleficent. If he plays something with more than, I don't know, Jafar's attack, stop questing with Jafar. Essentially, just got to make sure that he never draws cards, because I can almost guarantee you one of the cards in hand is Stitch, one of the cards in hand is Rapunzel, and he's trying to get both of those to get the condition to play them, and I'm just not going to let him get either of those conditions, so that way I can win the game. Oh, he finally realized that Rapunzel's probably never going to go off. When he inks Rapunzel, it kind of thinks the other card in his hand is probably Rapunzel, which it was. So we're going to take the Dragonfire to confirm that he's never going to be allowed to play Dragonfire. And then we're going to get the Stitch. The last card in his hand is the 8-drop Stitch or 7-drop Stitch or whatever. So we're going to make sure that never sees play by Dragonfiring that Rapunzel. Because that way, if he would have drawn like a 1-cost or something that he could have played and then played the Stitch, then my great advantage would have been gone. And as you can see, it was in fact a Stitch. And as you can see, we're going to Dragonfire that also. Kind of just keeping the board clear, making sure he never gets to draw cards. Because I don't want him to swing into Jafar or Maleficent, draw more cards. Just don't want to see that happen. These guys can't quest, so there's no reason to play them. Just kind of giving my Jafar 3 attack at least. So yeah, we spent the entire game just playing around his ability to draw, and looks like he's going to lose the game because of it. Just kind of ensuring that he's not allowed to draw cards. Pretty simple, straightforward play, but effective. Yeah, he's not going to want to really play that card into either of these, but he's going to kind of be forced to. Look at the top card. Obviously going to take Elsa, a very good card, and then we're just going to draw 2. We're not going to sing it because, again, we don't want him to be able to heal. We don't want him to be able to heal. So we're not going to let him. We're not going to sing our card. This is interesting. I don't know what to discard here because I want to use this next turn. So I guess I have to discard these 2. I want to use this to kill Hades. So I guess I'm going to get rid of those 2. Because these 2 are going to get me into lethal range pretty soon anyways. But yeah, we're just going to keep our card to kill the Hades. Keep questing away. He's got 2 cards, 2 turns to kind of figure this out. We're going to take that, get another draw. So he's got this turn and next turn to figure out how to come back from this atrocious ability to not be able to draw cards because he didn't ever receive damage characters or get 2 characters on the board. And he had the 3rd Rapunzel, so the fact that I was playing around the Rapunzel yet again kind of sealed his fate. But what we're going to do is we are, in fact, going to Dragonfire it. And we'll play Ursula. Should have Ursula's Cauldron prior to doing that, but it didn't really matter at that point. Just extra cards to click. Extra cards to click. So just keep going up and up. So the reason I didn't play Elsa to just freeze the Hades is because if I freeze the Hades, I still have to kill it. I still have to regain board control, and if I freeze it, Elsa has 4 damage, and then I had Maleficent and Rafiki each had 3 damage. So if I freezed him, I would have had to hit with Elsa, putting 3 damage onto Elsa, and then also hit with Rafiki or Maleficent, losing them. So essentially I would have been trading 1 for 1 instead of just playing the Maui who lives through the attack and just immediately kills. So essentially I just kill one of his cards for free because I'm not losing anything, or if I would have played the Elsa, I would have lost one of my 2 low drops that were questing for game. So looks like it's a gray matchup. He's playing a frying pan, kind of weird. So it makes me think that I'm never going to need to play this Archimedes. So I'll go ahead and ink him or juice him. I'm going to juice him away. And I'll be going ahead and juicing away my second Archimedes. So it's blue. Okay. So this is kind of different. So like I have a lot of draw cards here, which I actually don't want now. So I am going to play the Archimedes because just the way he played 1 jump ahead, the way he's inked, I can almost just guarantee he's already got a whole new world in hand. So I kind of want to get my hand size smaller. So I'm going to ink a couple of these draw cards in hopes that it's kind of weird that, okay, so maybe he doesn't. He probably doesn't have a whole new world, because if he had a whole new world there, what you would have done is you would have played Belle and then inked another card. So maybe he doesn't have it yet, but it is coming. So we don't really need Jet Sam, so we'll go ahead and get rid of him, and we'll draw a card with Maleficent. We can quest here because he's not playing yellow, so we don't really have to play around that damage on him. It doesn't really matter if he swings. If he swings into Archimedes, I guess swing in Maleficent, and I've now gotten rid of his Mickey Mouse for free. So this, in my opinion, is the best. Well, it looks like he's playing an item variant, so not the best deck. But I was going to say, this, in my opinion, is the best. I have to think here. I'm debating between playing Maleficent and playing Friends on the other side, but we're actually just going to ink Friends on the other side. We're going to juice friends on the other side and quest away. And then the reason we're questing here is because he's obviously going to hit something with his 2/7, probably attack with his 2/7 on one of these, and then at that point Maui will be able to kill him. Maui's just too good. Kind of the game plan here. He's got the quill. Makes me think more and more that he's got a whole new world, and if he does, kind of in for a world of hurt just because I have way too many draw cards in my opening hand. Someone just like hit my hotel room door. Kind of made me worried. Move 3 damage. Ooh, very, very smart if he... Oh. My hunch all along was correct. That's saddening. But it'll be okay, I think. I think we'll be okay. We'll be able to persevere. I just really wanted the Maui that was in my hand in order to kill this guy. Because he's going to be playing a lot of items next turn. Which is going to be a problem for me. 100% going to be a problem. Hopefully I draw into Maui. I'm not going to lie. Maui off the top. Let's see it. Not Maui off the top. No! So, we'll play... We don't want to lose the mirror, so we're going to play the mirror right now. We're going to play the magic broom because we will need to... we will need to stop ourselves from decking out. So instead of juicing the magic broom, we're gonna have to play it. So that way we can shuffle magic brooms back and forth. Because there's a real chance that he maybe plays like 5 whole new worlds and I just deck out. Oh, microphone gone. Yeah, it's like really uncomfortable to wear this microphone with a tank top. Maybe I should put on a real shirt. It's getting kind of cold in here anyways. But see what's going on. So I'm just imagining I'm just going to play a lot of items. And it's going to be I might lose this one, honestly. I might lose this one. This might be the first loss of the day. He's got a pretty good grasp on... He's got a pretty good setup, I should say, to be able to beat my deck. I don't have a way to kill this Marais, I think, and I need to kill him. I now can trade everything into him, and I 100% am going to. Yeah, I mean, I need to get rid of Marais here. He's going to play too many items, draw too many cards. Need to make sure that card gets off the board, so I'm going to make sure it gets off the board by killing all 4 of my guys to kill him. So he's thinking, taking his time, wondering what should he do? Play Aurora, maybe. Yes, Aurora. Good start. I really don't like doing this. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't really have a choice. I really want to play Gaston here, but I just can't. Because if I play Gaston, he just quests with Aurora. And then my Gaston dies for no reason, so I might as well just draw a card here and ink away Gaston. Oh, this is looking really rough. It's actually not, so it's not too bad. All right, so I have a Aladdin LeFou combo with Elsa. So he's got another one. So essentially what I can do, which would be pretty good, is I can play Aladdin turn 7 and play Elsa turn 8. But he's got Aurora. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna win. I think this might be it. I think I might lose to the item deck. Folks. This is looking rough. Any card I play right now is just gonna get I can almost guarantee I'm playing this and it's going to get Hades back into my Inkwell. Which I guess will be good, because then I'll be able to play Maleficent, but yeah, I think I'm going to lose. If he plays this well, I should lose. I'm surprised. If this Aladdin stays on board, I'm in a much better spot than what I gave myself credit for 5 seconds ago. But if this Aladdin does not stay on board, I am in for a world of hurt. Because if this Aladdin stays on board, I will kill this Marais. I will attack with Aladdin and then LeFou attack with him again. But I kind of need to save Maleficent anyways. But yeah, this early Marais definitely a big problem. So we'll go ahead and take that out. Now it's a matter of, do I want to play Jafar or do I want to draw a card? I'm going to draw the card and ink Jafar, just because I want to be able to play Maleficent pretty soon. Hopefully next turn. Hopefully I top deck and ink, and I'm able to take him out. Oh, I need. Whew, that's a big boy. That's a big boy right there. It's eight lore coming in with that guy. Ooh, that's a lethal game right there. Yeah. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to quest for one, and we're gonna sing "Be Prepared," and then we'll play Ursula. Ink my Shield of Virtue, and we'll go ahead and Magic Broom, and put my Magic Broom back into my deck. And now I can Maleficent his next Tamatoa. Hopefully he doesn't have a Aurora to go with it or something like that. And then play another Ursula, and hopefully, essentially at this point I just have to keep questing. Dude, I already missed Jafar too. He's been juiced. He's been juiced. It was pretty beneficial. If he would have let it go or something, that Aladdin on that turn, which I can almost guarantee he had. Or maybe he just doesn't play it. This looks like a whole new world is coming up again. Oh no, dude. Oh no. We do not like to see that. Oh, that is rough. Okay, but he's only getting 8. If he has 2 items in hand, though, it's victory. But there's really nothing I can do about it. I think my best play is to Maleficent. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I can almost guarantee I lose the game right here. Almost guaranteed what's about to happen is he's going to a whole new world, draw into 2 items, play them, win the game. Pretty awesome, honestly. First time I ever lost this deck. Oh, he already had lethal. He already had it. I forgot about this card. Yeah. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yes. That's what we like to see. So, yeah, that item deck going hard. He had a pretty good draw. Whole new world. He had a lot of ramp at the beginning. I'm not sure he wins the best 2 out of 3, but maybe he does. We're going to put a lot of these back because we need a low drop. We're going to keep Maui just because I'm scared. Really looking to see Rafiki, and we saw him, but we only have 3 inkables. So we see him, but we are not happy. Luckily, it's a control mirror. It looks like that's pretty much the only deck that plays Maui, so I'll go ahead and ink the Archimedes. Yeah, item decks are definitely going to get better and better. It's a 100% factual statement. They will not get worse. So, yeah, maybe it's something you might want to start thinking about picking up. As better items come out, the deck will get better and better. It's kind of an order of operations issue with it. But, honestly, still a very good deck. Order of operations meaning you have to draw your ramp and then you have to draw your other stuff, but honestly it could be very consistent. I mean, every card game does it, right? So It's just a matter of it. You play against any sort of aggro, though, with that item deck, you essentially just lose the game because you're playing items which do nothing, and then, you know, from there it's GG. We're going to go ahead and sing this because we don't care if Elsa wants to trade with our Rafiki. And we'll actually just be able to draw another card because we'll put Maui into our, we'll juice Maui into our inkwell and use the magic mirror. Draw another card. Yeah, the problem with the baby Aladdin is it's not really sneaky anymore, you know? Everybody knows it's coming, so it's just like, oh, yeah, it's the baby Aladdin play. Then they just stop questing or stop doing really anything. We're going to quest there, he's probably going to use the queen to draw a card, right? So Maui can be super effective there at taking the queen out. But, ooh, nice. The little Elsa coming in for the big play. Now, kills both of them, or kills my queen. Doesn't kill my queen. Decides to take a little bit of a card. So Elsa's a threat, right? But the queen is a bigger threat because he's drawing cards with him. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the queen. And we'll juice LeFou. I kind of want to keep LeFou. But I just don't have enough ink to play him. If I had enough ink to play him this turn, I'd probably ink the Maleficent. But because I don't have enough ink to play him, gonna go ahead and juice the LeFou. Squeeze that ink out of him. And Maui's going to come in, do the same thing I did. Obviously, he's not going to quest with Elsa, because then I will kill Elsa. He's questing with Elsa. I take back the statement I said. And so I will kill Elsa, as I am required to do with Maui's effect. Draw my card. And play a Rafiki. We're just going to get him out there. Seems like good just to have him out there, ready to go. A little bit of happy little card. Maleficent into Maleficent, pretty strong. Little baby Aladdin going away into the inkwell. And I did not ink last turn, but I don't think that's a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and draw another card here. We'll ink the Mickey Mouse. Don't really care about him. Draw another card. Draw 2 more cards. And draw and gain 1 lore. So, as Maui's going to kill my Rafiki, we're okay with that. Reason we quested there, we just essentially we want Rafiki dead. Mission accomplished. Rafiki, or not Rafiki, we want Maui dead. But maybe mission not accomplished. He did not get rid of it, but that's fine. We'll just be prepared. More than happy. Just dropped a be prepared on this. I have 1,000,000 cards in hand to his not 1,000,000, and that's gonna be a good feeling right there. We'll juice Jafar, get his ink. Can't wait for the new Cinderella to come out to deal with the ready cards that did not quest. Yeah, that new Cinderella is gonna be sweet. Looking forward to it as well. Kind of want to play Aladdin here, but so my plan right here, I'm gonna get rid of this Aladdin, so I'm gonna Dragonfire it, and then I'll draw a card to see if I draw something else because I don't want to ink either of these. Hopefully I can draw another card to ink. I cannot, so we'll be inking the Aladdin. And then Dragonfiring the Aladdin. So, I mean, I have 5 removal cards to his 2 cards in hand. Essentially, I'm just going to keep removing his cards from the battlefield. Draw a card. Play my 2 cards. And with the broom, we will shuffle back. What do we want to put back in there? What do we want to see again? We want to see the queen again. We want to see the queen again. We're happy with that. We got the broom action going. He's going to go ahead and pass the turn. I'm going to go ahead and quest the turn. I'll play another magic mirror. And we will ink the queen that we probably just shuffled back into our deck, and then we'll do another magic mirror draw. Don't play anything here because a past turn like that, he's probably got Be Prepared in hands, right? It's a mirror match. He's going to be prepared, and we don't want to play another card into his Be Prepared, so might as well just pass it up. And as you can see, I was correct. So now we'll play our Ursula, ink our Gaston, and we will put our Stopwatch into play. Could have drawn a card there, but we already have so many cards, so many removals. It don't really need to do it, you know? Don't really need to do it. He's going to play his Maleficent to kill my Ursula, and then I'm going to play my Maleficent to kill his Maleficent. And we will ink Archimedes. Still have triple Dragonfire in hand. No reason to play the Rafiki. Just don't want to give him any way to start coming back, so we're just going to make sure that doesn't happen. We'll Dragonfire that. Obviously going to draw a card. And you know what? At this point, we'll play the Rafiki. If he wants to be prepared, again, we have the queen to play now, so it won't be that bad. And we just have so much removal, so much draw. It's looking pretty rough for him. Let's see what we got. Another Maleficent coming in to take out the Maleficent. Oh, the whore. And we'll just do the same thing. We'll draw another card. Ooh, I like to see that. And take another Maleficent. So, part of me doesn't want to quest here, because if he plays Aladdin, then I have to. Then I lose two. I don't really have a good way to deal with Aladdin, but I'm going to do it anyways. Do it against my better judgment, the rush Aladdin on my Rafiki. I'll just have to rush Aladdin him back, I guess. And then we'll be in the same spot we were, except I won't have a Rafiki anymore. Okay, he's going for the rush Mickey Mouse. So this is, when I made the video about this deck, this is one thing they said a lot. It's like, why is there no Mickey Mouse? You guys in the comments. Well, as you can see right now, we're playing against the mirror match. He doesn't have any brooms. It's pretty much doing nothing for him. It's like, cool, man. You killed a Rafiki that I didn't care about in the slightest bit. We're obviously going to be taking Elsa here. Do like to see an Elsa. And we'll ink the queen away. Juice her. Take Elsa, so now anything he plays, if he does play another character, we get to tap it down. Tap it down. But we don't get to tap it down. Kind of looking for another Aladdin here. Want another Aladdin. Can't find it. More than happy to just do a Maui trade and then play a Jet Sam. I think we're okay to play that. Might trigger a Be Prepared, which kind of okay with that. He finally saw his magic mirror. I am decking out way sooner than he is. But hopefully I can just keep questing. Slowly but surely. What is he going to be putting back? The fact that he's probably got 4 brooms in his deck and I only have 2, going to be a big factor in this matchup. He's not shuffling his broom back though, so a little bit less of a big factor. But a factor nonetheless. We're going to go ahead and take our broom. So that we can play him next turn. We'll play our Shield of Virtue. Draw a card. Juice Gaston. Draw another card. Ooh, now we have the Rush Aladdin. I'm really worried to play something into Be Prepared. Do I already have my, I do already have my broom in there, so playing the broom to put back the broom, we're good with that. We're good with that. Might as well ready up the Jet Sam. I know it doesn't seem like it matters, but on the rare chance that he plays Mickey Mouse and gives it Rush, it will matter, and I had the extra ink to do it anyways. If I had a Mickey Mouse, I would have infinite broom loop and not have to worry about decking. Just from, you mean like from smacking it back into my hand? But I got to kill my brooms in order to do that, and I don't think he's gonna. I guess, you know, maybe I'd be prepared and kill all my brooms. No, that doesn't work. I don't know. I have to rely on him killing all my brooms, and I don't think decking out's a serious concern, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're just gonna keep that untapped. Play our Maleficent. I think maybe stop inking cards here. Yeah, might as well. Do we stop drawing cards though? That's kind of where I'm at. Do I stop drawing cards though? Nah. I'll play that one though. Oh yeah, the Mickey Elsa Broom play. That would be pretty good right now. But I'm okay because I don't really like playing Mickey Mouse. It's a bit of a, played a lot. So I have 8 plus 7, so I have 15. That costs 15 to do. Dang it! I need 16 in order to give the Aladdin Rush with it. Unfortunate, but we will go ahead and we will quest. We will quest. We will take the Elsa, and we will decide if we're going to draw. And I've made up my mind. I'm going to draw cards. Yeah, we're going to draw. We're going to just keep drawing. We're going to keep drawing. We're at 14. $11 cards in deck. More than enough. More than enough cards in deck. Don't even have to worry about it. So even if he, yeah, so that's really what he doesn't want to do here. Unless he's Be Prepared. He's probably playing Be Prepared. Actually, guaranteed he's playing Be Prepared. Yeah. But he's going to draw another card. So we'll put Friends on the Other Side on top. Draw into Friends on the Other Side. Juice Friends on the Other Side. And we will play the Queen. Put 2 cards on board. Just a lot of ink. A lot of ink coming in. Or lore. I get lore and ink mixed up, those 2 keywords. They're like the same word, but I screw them up all the time. Drew a lot of cards there. Don't like that. But it's going to go ahead, play the Maleficent, as he should. And I'm going to play the broom, as I should. Put the broom back, as the whole game plan is. Broom to broom. Take the broom, put it on top. And, yeah, we want to apply a little bit more pressure here. So we're going to do Maleficent. And we'll ready this up so he can't rush an Aladdin into it. Putting 4 on board, almost game. but I can almost guarantee it's going to be another Be Prepared coming out. Seems like the play to me. Maybe he doesn't have it though. Maybe he does not have it. We will quest. Bring you back to your glory. We'll just go ahead and tap down his Maleficent. And we don't really want Be Prepared, so we'll put Gaston on top. 8 cards left in my deck. But he's probably rushing Aladdin to kill my Broom. And then I will rush Aladdin to kill Aladdin. He's not rushing Aladdin to kill my Broom. Well, he still can. Still can. Nope, double Dragonfire. That's the play. So I think it's safe to say there's no Be Prepared in his hand. Has anyone accidentally sent a Broom back to the opponent's deck yet, or what? Sometimes it doesn't default to your own discard pile. I've done it. I can tell you, I've done it. I've sent back my opponent's Brooms, and it's not a good time. It just it's a lot of depression, sadness. Don't really like it. We're just gonna go ahead and ready up our Broom so he can't rush an Aladdin and do it. Look at the top 2 cards. We'll take Maleficent, and we will pass our turn. So we're going to kind of force another. Have plenty of turns left. Still have, I think, 2 Be Prepareds in my deck. Yeah, it's pretty depressing that I've actually done it before. Miss Lethal. I did. You are 100% correct. I 100% did. Smarter man than me in the chat. Could have rushed Aladdin into Maleficent and quested to win the game. But, like I said, I still make mistakes. I'm not the best. I'm not the best player out there. The deck just is carrying me. I win all the time because the deck is so much better than every other deck in the game that it doesn't matter. It's kind of depressing, honestly. But hopefully the next set will make it a little bit better. I'm going to keep Ursula's Cauldron because it's such a good card. I'm actually going to keep Rafiki in case it's an aggro matchup, and we'll just keep it like this. More than happy to just keep this. We'll not ink Gaston just yet in case it is aggro. Yeah, I need to look out for those Aladdin plays. That's the second time I missed it. I missed it once myself when not on stream, fortunately. You guys didn't get to see it. But yeah, that's the second time I've missed that. And I just need to look for it more. It's just kind of stupid of me not to do it. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to get better at the game. That's what you're going to do. Quit being a freaking noob, Tren. Quit sucking. All right. So you had a goofy. It's obviously another mirror match. One of the main reasons I don't grind Pixelborn is just so many mirror matches, man. Each game takes like an hour. Takes forever. Obviously not going to need Gaston in the mirror match. We'll check on what's on top, and then we'll play our Maleficent. I actually probably should have taken the Maui here over the Maleficent. Maleficent's a very late game card. Maui is going to be very good if he plays something for Maui to attack in. Maui, very easy to get a 2-for-1 in the early game, very hard to get a 2-for-1 in the late game. So should have kept the Maui up there. I'm definitely going to take Maleficent. We're just going to go ahead and draw a bunch of cards here. Board presence or more cards. Board presence. That's my decision. I'm going with board presence. Tempo's important. I mean, it's not that important. He probably has Rafiki, right? But let's see what he does here. I'm assuming he's going to untap his Elsa because he doesn't want me to kill the Elsa for free. Well, he doesn't think it's free, but I can almost guarantee he knows that I have a Rafiki in hand, right? Okay. He's deciding to do it that way. I'm okay with that. I will pay my Rafiki and do it back. Looking at the top card of my deck, I will take the Queen, just because I need to probably ink a little bit more. I will quest. No real reason not to. And then I don't think I'm going to need LeFou this game. So I'll go ahead and get into my inkwell. Keeping the Ursula's Cauldron in my opening hand. Pretty massive deal considering I'm playing against another mirror match. If he would have had the Ursula's Cauldron and I do not, it's pretty much guaranteed that I lose at that point. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Maui. That way I can play my Queen without worry. Check out what the top card is. Gonna take Jet Sam. It's gonna force a removal. Don't really want to ink any of these, so I might just not. There's no reason. I don't really need to. All right, he's on turn 6. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I went first. I can pass without inking. It's not that big of a deal. I'll be 1 ink behind, and it's a control matchup. It's not like he's gonna randomly pull ahead massively in tempo. No, he's got a lot of removal cards, so it won't really matter. Whereas next turn I'll be able to draw cards with my the Queen, draw cards with my friends on the other side. Be relatively happy. Maui's pretty bad in this matchup right now. For me, not for him. For me, because I don't. Because of the Shield of Virtue, makes it very hard to effectively use Maui. We're definitely going to draw my card with that. Ink Gaston. And then we'll value tempo over drawing cards. Even though I really want to draw cards, I just want to get this Jet Sam on play so I can start getting some ink. Or some lore. Not ink, lore. I want to get lore. That's what I want. I love lore. Baby Aladdin going away. Deciding he doesn't need it. Probably true. Any changes in the deck you are running now with versus your previous deck profile? So the only change I made was I took out the Jafar to put in the third Be Prepared. Like I said, I wanted the third Be Prepared in there. So I think I did that. I missed what he did. I assume he'd Be Prepared. Yep, he did. Okay. Again, valuing tempo. Which card is better in the matchup? I think the Shield of Virtue is better than the Pocket Watch. Especially considering you already have the Shield of Virtue yet. Why not 4 Be Prepared? So it's just matchups like this, man. So as you can see, like, Be Prepared is not good in the mirror match. It's not really good in the aggro matchup. Like, you want to play it one time, and you don't typically want to ever have 2 Be Prepareds in your hand. And it came up a lot that I just had tons and tons of Be Prepareds in hand that I just didn't want. So luckily, I decided to take that, so I'll just untap him. And we'll put Maleficent on top of my deck, draw my 2 cards, and hopefully draw something to ink. Yeah, we're not gonna. We'll go ahead. We'll draw the card here. I can't ink that either. I guess we'll ink Maleficent. Need to get to 9 ink. I can't afford to skip another ink turn. Three more Elsas, man. I only play 2 Elsas. I only play 2 Elsas. 3 Elsas. 3 more. Are you trying to put 4 in your deck? That's a bit overkill in my opinion. Not a fan of that many Elsas, but you know, I could be very well wrong. You just don't need Elsa that much. At least in my experiences, I just don't need it that much. Maybe I'm wrong, but that was a beautiful top deck. Beautiful. Beautiful Maui. Thank you, Maui, for coming in and killing that pesky little Elsa for me. Still not as bad to skip inking this turn because he doesn't have anything on board. I don't want to ink my Maleficents. I don't want to ink my Broom, so I'm okay with just kind of passing that turn back to him and waiting to draw my inkable card, which I did not draw. Okay, so we'll ink this Maleficent up. We'll ink the friends on the other side. We'll ink the friends on the other side. I am so bad at the game. I'm so bad at the game. He does not have any lore. He can't draw a card. He doesn't have any lore. What am I thinking? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? It'll be okay. He has 1 card in hand, unless he gets some crazy amount of draw power here in the next 5 seconds. It won't really matter. I'm going to take the inkable card. Really, I already have a magic mirror, so there's just no reason to have 2. And we'll start questing away. Yeah, just locking down the board with tons of Elsas. It's very, very true. Oh, the title made you click. I don't even remember what I put it as, honestly. And I can't check because I don't have a second monitor. Was that be prepared again? Be prepared again. No? Be prepared again. Yep. Actually, completely fine. We'll just play Aladdin. Look at the top card of our deck. See that it's another Aladdin. Kind of want to establish the magic mirror here, but as I always say, more important to set up board presence than to draw cards. So I'm going to keep setting up board presence. Because now I'm going to be questing for 3 a turn, applying a lot of pressure with his 2 cards in hand. It's going to be a big deal. Dude, I am playing the best Ruby Amethyst build though, 100%. 100% I am. This is the best one, by far. And if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. What do you think the odds of him having a 3rd Be Prepared in hand? Right, he's got to be putting Be Prepared down to the bottom of his deck with Ursula's Cauldron at this point, right? He has to be. There's no way he's not. I'm just worried that he has it because I don't really want to play one more of these cards into it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. What's my deck count? 60. 60 is my deck count. I am in silver. This deck probably could use some work. I haven't really grinded Pixelborn. You know, it's just kind of work a full-time job, you know, got a lot of things going on. But you very well could be right. Today's my grinding day, though. I'm gonna go get up and rank before I make the next YouTube video. It's kind of the goal of today. The reason I turned on the stream was because I figured I might as well stream my climb real quick. But it's not a quick climb because each game takes like a fucking hour and a fucking half because I'm playing a control deck. But high win percentage, you know, hopefully pays off in the end. If the game DC'd right now, I would be so sad. It's like one of the main reasons I'm struggling with Pixelborn. When it first came out, like essentially anytime I would win, I think if your opponent clicks the X in the upper right hand corner, it just disconnected the game, or at least the first few versions of the game. So like anytime I was about to win, the game would just DC and I wouldn't get any credit for the win, so my rank wouldn't go up at all. And it was just so irritating. that I essentially stopped playing Pixelborn because of it. Don't really need more removal, so we're going to go with high lore count. Already have another removal, so I don't really care to do anything with that. I don't know what the one card in hand is. I imagine it's nothing. You know, it's probably like a Maui or something. I am going to untap my Aladdin instead of drawing a card. Is the fact that he just hasn't played it this whole time makes me think that he's probably waiting for one of my characters to be tapped. Maybe it's like an Aladdin. Maybe it's just a Dragonfire. Should have drawn a card. Yeah, I mean that's the main concern is I don't really want to play these long matches to grind to high rating. I mean, I probably could just play like green, yellow, or something to climb really quick. Probably be a little bit smarter, honestly. Maybe I might do that. Maybe I should switch it up. But then my title would be wrong. I don't want to lie to you, to everybody. I don't want my title to be wrong. We'll take Rafiki. Does he have the 4th Be Prepared? Probably not. So we'll go ahead and he's got 3 in there, right? Yep. We'll go ahead and play them both. Well, we can get 2 lore a turn. Yeah, Yellow Steel. Yellow Steel just like loses to this matchup though. That's the problem. So I guess maybe if I just like leave the game immediately. Well, maybe it doesn't. So when I played Yellow Steel, when I first saw the game, Yellow Steel would just immediately lose, but I wasn't playing the Beast because I didn't understand the game as much as I do now. And if I play the Beast, maybe it can beat the control deck very easily because Beast is so good. Stops a lot of that draw. Have all 8 Be Prepared. You would have the 4th one right now. I don't like to hear that. It makes me sad. A little bit sad. A little bit depressing. Yeah, Beast made the deck a lot better. So the fact that I wasn't including them in my initial build, probably pretty detrimental to my build. Gonna go ahead and ink the Gaston, draw a card. Thinking probably untap Rafiki. Maybe I untap. Yeah, I'll untap Maleficent so that way he doesn't have a good trade. But the chances are, I can almost guarantee it's an Aladdin rush coming out. He hasn't played an Aladdin in a very long time. So I would just think that Aladdin's going to rush out. But could be completely wrong. This is my first live stream ever. So once. How often do I do live streams? One time. One time right now. That's what I got going on. One live stream. Yeah. So this is my first one. So he drew a magic mirror. That's not what I want to see. But shouldn't be too big of a deal. I might just tap down both of these. So tempting between just Be Prepared and then play Maleficent into whatever he plays. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. So get rid of everything. He's got one card. Put Rafiki on the top. Ink my Archimedes. Draw my Rafiki. I'm happy you could make it too. Welcome to the stream of T-Right Lorcana, where nothing really happens. It's long control matchups where I sit here and I ramble to myself for endless amount of times. I imagine he has a Maleficent in hand, so it's like if I play this Aladdin, it's gonna get Maleficent. So what if, instead of playing the Aladdin, I play 2 Rafikis? What if I do that? And then he's forced to Maleficent or Rafiki because he needs to get some pressure on board? I'm happy with that. Then I get a Maleficent, his Maleficent. It's hard for me to believe he doesn't have a Maleficent in hand at this point, just because he's been cycling with his Ursula's Cauldron. He's only played one of them. He doesn't want to use a Maleficent on a Rafiki. I already know that. It's like, man, I really don't want to do that. So he's going to go ahead and play the Aladdin. Do I have my Broom in my discard? I do. So we're going to play the Dragonfire Maleficent. And then he's going to Maleficent my Maleficent. And then I will Dragonfire his Maleficent. I'm going to shuffle this back, because last time I made the mistake where I didn't shuffle it back. And then I'm going to select my top card. He's gonna quit the game. Nice. Control matchups. Going hard. So like Ursula's Cauldron, I'm playing this a one of. But it's so good in the mirror match. But in like, if you draw it in like aggro matchups, it doesn't feel as great. But in mid-range or control matchups, you pretty much always want it. So I kind of like it in that sense. I'm gonna get rid of Aladdin here. Not gonna play Shield of Virtue, because if it is an aggro matchup, probably need to ink Shield of Virtue. There's no reason I'll ever use it. But we'll see. Shield of Virtue plus Aladdin, it's pretty good. Another control matchup. This is going to be a 10-year game. Yet again. Maui's pretty good. Aladdin's a little bit better than Maui, so we'll get rid of Maui. Play the shield. Just being able to pick the good cards, man. It's so good to be able to just pick the good cards. A little bit of board presence going with our Rafiki. Could have drawn cards there. The board was empty, but chose to get board presence instead of drawing cards. He chose to draw cards instead of board presence. So what I'll do is I will sing. I will draw 2 cards. And I will ink LeFou. So Maui's actually pretty bad now that he has Shield of Virtue, so I'm probably just going to ink Maui next turn. Play my Magic Mirror. It's probably the way to do this. Play both my Magic Mirrors, I guess, because I drew 2 of them. Actually, we don't really want Maui being able to swing into that, so we'll just untap that. Do I have Zeus in the deck? I do not have Zeus in the deck. I do not have Zeus in the deck. Too many uninkables in my list right now, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't add more of them. So I opted not to put Zeus in, and I like Rafiki in the aggro matchups more than I like Zeus. So playing him 1 turn earlier seems really good. Do I want to ink a Maleficent? Yes, I do. I have 2 Magic Mirrors already. We'll keep these little guys out. Keep them questing away. Gonna untap that so Maui can't do anything if he has another Maui in hand. Which you almost guarantee he does, right? So keep my Rafiki untapped so he doesn't get that value there. More than happy to make this trade. And then just quest, ink, shield to protect from Maui, Draw a card. Slowly gaining lore. Slowly but surely gaining lore. He's got a lot of cards in hand, though. Lots of cards. So it's going to be a struggle here in the near future. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully I'll be able to persevere. It's going to kind of keep doing the same play. I think the Jafar. Play the second Magic Mirror. We just don't really want to give him those 2-for-1s with those good cards like Rafiki or Maui. So I'm going to kind of do it that way. He's going to feel happy if I play Maleficent. He's going to be happy with with a Be Prepared, so I don't want to play that. I'm going to instead do this. I'm not going to ink any of those. Don't really need to. And then if he wants to do the Maui play, or he wants to just be prepared, I'm happy with that. Now I get to play Ursula. Man, this is gonna be such a long game, man. We're both set up so well. This is gonna be a long one. Buckle in, boys. It's gonna be a 10-year match. Go ahead and get rid of Maui. He's got the Shield of Virtue, so he will be, in fact, untapping. Yep. So it's almost guaranteed the Maleficent goes to kill the Ursula, and then I'm going to use my Maleficent to kill his Maleficent. And this will keep going back and forth until one of us runs out of Maleficents. Which will hopefully not be me. There is a problem with the server. Okay. Say goodbye to Maleficent. Fine by me. Time to play Aladdin. And then we will we'll take Jet Sam. Kind of like the idea of having Jet Sam. Don't really want to ink any of those, so I just won't. This is not my favorite, these long games, but what are you gonna do? It's Pixelborn control mirrors. He's getting pretty far ahead in ink. I might need to just start inking my boys, but I don't really want to ink anything. It's kind of a problem. I will ink yours to get my broom out and shuffle back my other broom that is not there to shuffle back. Must have been last game that I played the broom, not this one. So many control mirrors. I think this is like what, third, fourth one today. Such long matchups. What was that, 4? Is that 4 Dragonfires now? That's 3. That's 3. I don't really want to be prepared at this game state. I do want to keep you untapped though. So then we'll just play don't ever really need the queen. We won't need to keep drawing cards, so we want to keep him untapped because the threat of Aladdin. Don't really want to let him get a good Aladdin play. Kind of want 2 Shield of Virtues in this situation, huh? Kind of want 2 Shield of Virtues. Might need a Dragonfire that Elsa, because the chances are he's going to try to shift the other Elsa onto it, and then play Aladdin. Let's see if I have a Be Prepared coming up. I do not. I do have an Ursula though. So maybe, so if he plays that, that's 5, 7 to 12. Give it rush. 13. He can't hit both, luckily. But I don't have my rush card. So do I want to kill the Elsa? Or do I want? I think I'm going to go with this route. I think I'm going to go this route. Kind of want him to have to play the Elsa. Because if he doesn't have to play the Elsa, then he has enough mana to attack both of them. So I'm going to pass turn. And pass turn because if he doesn't, because then he could just play Aladdin, swing, untap, swing, and that's going to be game over for me. At least this way he has to play Elsa, shift Elsa onto Elsa, and then play Aladdin. Which he's not doing. Okay. Opted to tap down my Rafiki. Can't complain. Not a bad play by any means. So what we'll do here is we need to find our stopwatch. It's kind of what we need to do. We need to find our stopwatch. So that way my Aladdin can go hard. But I also need to gather up the ink to make him go hard. I need to be at like 15 ink or something. Also questing away. Broom probably also questing. I'm going to go ahead and untap Elsa. Broom also questing. Again, looking for that that good card. Doesn't look like I'm gonna find my stopwatch, which is going to be a problem. Play Jafar. Draw 2 cards. And ink our Maleficent. I need to get to a good I need to get my stopwatch so that way I can really make some good plays. I have to play around his stopwatch where I don't have my own. Dragonfire is the Jafar. That's his 4th Dragonfire, right? Yeah, that's all 4 Dragonfires, so all he has is 3 more Maleficents. You know what? We'll Maleficent that one. I think we're okay with that. We will take the Elsa, draw a card, ink Archimedes. Paying close attention to the deck. He played 2 brooms. If he plays, he only plays 1 broom, or he only played 1 broom so far. 3 stopwatches, man. Well, that is wild that he plays 3 of them. Does he play 3 shields also? That would be interesting. We'll take the Dragonfire. Spot removal seems better. We'll draw our 2 cards. Unfortunately, if I play another card, he plays Be Prepared. I don't want him to. Oh. I might just deck out. I might lose to deck out. If he's playing more than 2 brooms, he'll beat me. But maybe he just doesn't have threats in his deck. Like, that could be a thing. Actually, if I just stop drawing, I could just deck him out. If I don't draw 2 cards a turn, which I don't think I'll need to. And then I just don't kill the brooms, so he can't cycle brooms. It's just a matter of keeping him at low lore, so that way I can let him get a couple swings with the brooms as the turns go on. We'll take the broom. I have a broom in my discard pile, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I do. So might as well play the second broom. Broom. Put back broom. We're good there. We'll just keep doing the same thing. It's the game plan. 1 character, questing, untapping every single turn for the rest of eternity. He does have a lot of Aladdin power right here. Luckily, doesn't do it. Puts the broom back with Mickey Mouse. Rushes. Nice. Solid play. Gets the broom back. Plays it. Ooh. Ooh. This is the broom loop I was talking about. You say I'm gonna win, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that I'm gonna win. Gotta wait for all his triggers now. It's gonna be a good time. I still don't have my stopwatch. I need to draw my stopwatch. I need to draw my stopwatch. So I've played this and this. I think it's fine. Ink Gaston, untap Maui, and then Be Prepared, almost guaranteed comes out here. Yeah, you could definitely never deck with that combo. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's not infinite, right? You're gonna run out of mana, but it's definitely a very solid play. Very, very, very good. We'll just play some characters. I'm scared to play 2 characters, I'm not gonna lie, because the Aladdin, if he plays Elsa with Aladdin Rush on tap, he's got so much mana now, he could easily achieve that. And I will be in for a world of hurt. And I still do not have my Rush card to do it back to him. We won't need the Queen. Kind of wasted my Ursula's Cauldron, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll play 3 cards. So that way, if he does play Elsa, man, playing around Elsa Aladdin's actually impossible. It's actually impossible for me, considering I don't have the stopwatch. If I had the stopwatch, it's not that big a deal, because it's just not. How many Aladdins has he played so far? I think he plays a lot of items. I'm going to go ahead and take that. I don't really want to play the Aladdin. Don't want to play any of these cards, so looks like it's going to be a pass. Looks like it's going to be a pass from me. Okay. He shuffled back 1 Maleficent. But we'll play the Maleficent and get rid of his Maleficent. Kind of feel like I want to play Be Prepared, but keep it. We'll keep it in there. I have to win for the title, dude. That's a good point. That's a good point. But having the best deck is more about being the most versatile out of all of them, right? You have the most matchups that you'll win. Not just one matchup. So I knew this was happening, and that's why I knew I should have taken the Be Prepared. I knew he was going to play a lot of cards that turn. Huh. The fact that I don't have Stopwatch still. 10 cards in my deck. It's in the bottom 10 cards of my deck. Very, very depressing. But we'll play another Maleficent. If I had a Stopwatch here, this Aladdin would be going so hard. I might just draw 2 cards to try to find it. Do I want to draw 2 cards? We'll draw 1 card. I'll draw 2 cards. Trying to find it. Didn't find it. The Stopwatch goes so hard with this Aladdin, if I can find it. I don't want to play Archimedes because I don't want him to Elsa both my guys, and then play Aladdin, do the Stopwatch, and then hit Archimedes, then hit my Maleficent. It's just, he gets 4 lore, plus, man, I need to get rid of that broom that turn. Luckily, you can only replay it 1 time. But yeah, I think I'm pretty confident I'm losing this matchup because I didn't get Stopwatch. Oh, that sucks. Maybe a top decker right here. If a top decker right here, I could kill Mickey Mouse. Doesn't really do anything for me. I top deck it. Yes, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. We'll get rid of that too. Go ahead and take. Oh man, I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. That's okay. Wasted my cauldron. Do I want to play Archimedes here? No. No, I do not. I do not want to play Archimedes here. Still inking away. Pretty big deal. So, okay. So this is good for me. So now I'm going to get a pretty big swing, which is going to get 100% is going to get be prepared. Be prepared. But it'll be okay. Definitely need to get rid of both of these magic brooms, so I will. So we'll do Elsa, tap both magic brooms, play Aladdin, give Aladdin rush. I don't have enough ink. No, I should have thought about that before I did that. I should have actually counted it up. I just assumed I had a ton, which is not the right assumption. Yeah, I've definitely lost here. You got too much value with the Mickey Mouse. There's essentially no way for me to win. You know? He's gonna brew Mickey for sure. I guess, you know, he's got to be prepared. Actually, he's played 3 Be Prepareds. He might already have all 3 of his Be Prepareds played. And I don't need... Man, that is rough. I kind of want to just concede. I still think there's a chance I win here, but I kind of just want to concede because I don't want to sit through this loop. It's going to take like 7 minutes. And it's just taken a very, very long time. Yeah, this loop's doesn't really work if you don't have 3 pocket watches. And the fact that he plays 3 pocket watches, I think, makes I think I was playing around Aladdin like way too much too. Looks like he's not even really playing it. He's maybe playing like 2 of them. Can't go infinite with 1 pocket watch. You can only do 1. I mean, you could go infinite cards in your deck. But you can't go infinite pocket watches. But you could go infinite cards in your deck like with like anything. Opts to play the Rafiki. Play the next broom. He's gonna kill my other broom. Put him Be Prepared back. Smart. So he was out of Be Prepared. So I mean, I think if we played again, I could play a little bit. I could definitely play a lot better. But you win some, you lose some. Not a big deal. He's got to be prepared now. It's 10 cards. He definitely has it. We'll go ahead and ink that. We're never going to play it. Look to put that on top of my deck. Might have been worth it to pick up Be Prepared there. Definitely would have been worth it. He's almost guaranteed to have a removal for this. But we'll see, I guess. We'll go ahead and draw the broom up. The Infinite Broom combo. It's too good for me. See, I'm just convinced that this build that he has loses to green-yellow like super hard. Like playing all these items, but I could just be completely wrong. Could just be completely wrong. Gonna do it the right way this time, so I can actually play correctly. But it's 100% not going to matter, as I am just out of cards. And he's gonna broom, put back the Mickey, do essentially the same thing over and over and over again. He's always gonna have infinite cards to tap down my guys. Very good play. He probably only plays 1 Mickey, and that makes sense. Makes it a little bit put Mickey back, I assume. Yeah, so he only plays 1 Mickey Mouse, but he plays 3 brooms. Concede next. I could very much save the time and concede next. But maybe something crazy happens. Maybe he really fucks up and I win somehow. If he doesn't put a broom back here. Didn't put a broom back. He's got 1 broom in his discard pile. 1 broom in his thing. You're right. Well, I just concede. Makes me losing these control mirrors just makes me just want to get off the game because it just takes so long. What? Pick a different deck. I picked a deck. Yeah, there's no way to beat that mirror. It's pretty solid, pretty good, but you know, I just think he's gonna have a lot more problems in a larger tournament due to aggro matchups. But maybe not. Maybe those brooms. Well, he only played 2 brooms, 1 Mickey, I think. No, 3 brooms, 1 Mickey. I might be able to squeeze that into my deck and give me a better mirror matchup like that. Very well might be an option and something to consider doing. We're gonna go ahead and mulligan those 3. Hopefully not play against another control mirror match. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I play against another control mirror match, I'm probably just going to concede and end the stream. Because I'm just tired of playing against it. I think I've played against one match during the stream. I think there was there was 2 matches that weren't control so far. So it looks like it's going to be blue. I didn't play the magic mirror. That's bad. I am bad. You're playing all these mirror matches, just like the fact that I guess what have I been playing? Like, I've been playing like 4 hours now. Lost 2 games. I've lost 2 games and played for 4 hours, and I've gone up 1 rank. It's pretty demoralizing to try to grind this out, because it's such a long thing to rank up in this game. It's a lot of time investment. You have forgotten me. The fact that he inked that means he probably already has 1 in hand. It means I need to be ready to discard some cards. Maybe this is gonna be one of those things where I need to not quest here because I need to play around the Rapunzel. So I won't quest here. I want to play Jafar, but I don't really want to ink Maui or Maleficent, but I have a mirror already. So I will go ahead and ink Maleficent and play the Jafar. I'll play the Jafar so I can start questing. All right, looks like he's gonna play the big Maleficent. Not too worried about that, but I do need to start clearing these guys off the board. I'm gonna do it this way so that way Maleficent can't kill Jafar. And we'll go ahead and it's actually really bad. So now he swings back, deals 3 damage to his Maleficent, and draws 3 cards with his Rapunzel that he almost guaranteed has right here, which is gonna make it very hard for me to win the game. I do already have a Be Prepared, so not too bad. I do have my Maui to kill his Maleficent. Don't like seeing a second Be Prepared off the top, but maybe we can be okay. Maybe. My gas is dying. I've been trying to like stay hyped this whole time, and I'm running out of juice. Running out of I need maybe coffee, maybe something else. I think really what it is, I'm just so not going to ink the pocket watch. I think pocket watch is going to be decent in the matchup. He'll probably start inking my cards for me, so that's not too big of a worry. But I do need to clear these because he's going to be playing Stitch next turn to draw more cards. And there's really nothing I can do about it. Except just keep questing. We'll ink the Maleficent. Might ink the pocket watch next turn. So that way we can be prepared. The massive amount of cards he's gonna have. Yeah, we knew that was coming. So at this point, we just have to, I don't think we're going to outvalue him. Well, essentially what we have to do at this point is out quest him. Which doesn't really have board clears, so double Maui is not bad. Gonna kill both of those. Don't really want to ink the pocket watch. Don't really want to ink Aladdin. I'll ink the pocket watch though. We're at 10 already. Stitch has 2. He's at 7. He almost surely trades here. Probably hits the Maleficent and plays Rapunzel to draw more cards. He's going to go ahead and go for the quest. I can respect it. And now I have to decide, do I want one lore or do I want to kill the Stitch? I think we all know the answer to that. Killing the Stitch. Double Gaston. Not what you want to see, but not too big of a deal. Go ahead and take that out so that way there's no possibility of a second Stitch. Well, there still is a possibility, right? He's probably going to play a low drop and then play another character, but at least there's no... We're going to take the 2-for-1 here. Kind of okay with that. Because we're actually even on cards. And so we will just take the 2-for-1. And we have a second Be Prepared here. They're not playing aggro, no. They're playing ramp. They're playing blue or yellow-blue ramp. It's a pretty popular ramp build. In my opinion, it's hard to tell if blue yellow or blue steel is better ramp, blue gray. But they're both very solid. Like, you can just constantly pull these cards back from your discard with Hades, having just all these resources. And then, like, essentially if a draw triggers, like if you get the opportunity to trigger a draw like he just did, it gets very hard for your opponent to do anything. So he's gonna play Stitch next turn if I don't Be Prepared, so I'm kind of forced to. I really wanted to play Aladdin that turn so I could tap him down. I don't really want to draw cards. Guess we'll do it this way. I don't really like that Be Prepared. I'm not happy about it. But we're definitely not happy about it now. That's a card I don't play in my build, and maybe I should. Seems pretty decent. Yeah, we can't let him get that next draw, but it looks like there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So we're gonna play this just so we can race, essentially. We're not gonna out advantage him, even though we're playing a control deck. We're not going to out advantage him because he's definitely getting the second Stitch off. here. So at this point, I just have to quest away, which is not going to work out for me, it looks like. Maybe I should have saved the be prepared for his next Well, luckily I drew into another playing the Rafiki, so that way you can't well, we're playing the Rafiki because we have 3 lore or ink left, but it also has the added benefit of not being able to make me discard 2 cards, so it makes me a little bit happier. But we are not going to win this race, as he's got 6 to my 2. Yeah, he's going to be at 12 here. And unless I draw Be Prepared, which I drew, it's not looking good. So we can go ahead and Be Prepared, pass the turn. Keep using my magic mirror to draw more cards. I've got the Dragonfire in hand, so that's good. Happy with that. Might be able to sneak out a win here. Very close game, though. Honestly, thinking just play both of these guys. Not going to play both of them, because if he makes me discard 2 cards, I need to be able to keep the Dragonfire. Request with Rafiki here, because if he does do the Robin Hood swing and then does do the Rapunzel to heal it back up, I have 4 lore with Aladdin. It'll put me at 19. Be pretty bad spot for him. Don't have any more Be Prepareds in my deck, so kind of just have to sneak out a victory. Let's see if he decides to quest here. It's going to be the deciding factor of if I win or not. Does not decide to quest. So what we'll do is we will play 2. Go ahead and get him off the board. We'll play Aladdin. He doesn't have board wipes. I'm going to ink this so that way he can't make me discard my Dragonfire. And I'm going to pass my turn. That's what we're going to do. I think I got it. He's got 1, maybe 2 removals. You can swing at my 2 guys. I guess he could remove both of these and swing at both of these. And then he would have, yeah, he'd be stabilized, but I'm still drawing 2 cards a turn with the magic mirrors with 18 ink. Not looking too bad for me still. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, honest. So the Flotsam was kind of to deal with evasive, honestly, and it's pretty bad. Straight up, it's pretty bad card, and now that you're bringing it up, it's just made me realize how bad it is, and I should probably, the Mickey Mouse loop that was done to me, I should probably play the Broom Mickey Mouse. Seems pretty good to replace the Jetsam with him. So I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to do it. You talked me into it. Here we go. Why doesn't this update correctly? Here we go. We're gonna take out the really shitty Jetsam, because we don't really need him anymore. When I first put him in, I was only playing 2 Dragonfires, but now that I have 4 Dragonfires, it doesn't really matter the evasive decks, you just Dragonfire everything, and it just doesn't matter. So we'll go ahead and throw in this little Mickey Mouse. Did that go in? Did that work? I'm at 61 cards now, though. Did I put in 2 or something? Was that 61 cards before? There's no way I was, right? There's another Elsa in there. Maybe I accidentally put another Elsa in. So now I'm tempted to put in a third broom because this guy's in here. Just kind of want to see the brooms with the Mickey Mouse. And I'm thinking about maybe taking out a little food to do that. But we'll just do it with 1 for now. With the 2 brooms, we'll play it like that. How do I refresh this? I'm curious what my actual win percentage is. We'll keep this like this. And we're okay. This lets us deal with aggro pretty easily, as well as everything else. Oh, we'll ink Jafar here. Not inking Aladdin because if it is an aggro matchup, he's kind of the stabilizing point. So it is an aggro matchup, it looks like. Green, red. So we'll go ahead and play. Incorrectly play the, actually it's not incorrect. Playing the Archimedes is actually correct here, because if I play Gaston, he just quests with his Sergeant Tibbs, and then my Gaston dies. My Gaston dies anyways, for the same reason, but doesn't feel as bad. Keep losing my chat. I think my probably prime time here at the hotel, so my stream is my stream getting really laggy? I assume it probably is, huh? All right, so here's the new addition, the Mickey Mouse. Could be a Jet Sim, but is in fact a Mickey Mouse right now. We're definitely going to play him. I just don't know how I make it to turn 7 to play Aladdin if I ink the Queen. It's kind of my dilemma right now. But I need to play Maui. I guess I don't need to play Maui that badly. I need to play Aladdin, that's for sure. I can't get rid of Aladdin. Aladdin's going to be the reason I don't lose the game. Yeah, Hans was kind of what I was worried about with the Maui. I wanted to be able to kill the Hans, but we'll just quest with Mickey. Probably the wrong play now that I'm looking at it, but it's the play that I made, so that's what we're doing. Well, Mickey can kill Hans. All right. Hopefully top deck ink into ink. It's kind of what we need. Okay. Drawing 2 cards. Can't really complain about that. One of them is bound to be an ink, right? Take the risk. Go for it. We hit it. Yes! We hit it! We're in there! Everybody, celebrate! Hurry! Get your streamers! Get your poppers! Get your freaking... I don't get party stuff, hats, cake, get it all. We're happy. Everyone's happy. Go ahead and deal with that. Play the Ursula, just because the chances of him having another Dragonfire I feel like are real, and I'd rather him Dragonfire my Ursula instead of the Aladdin. Yeah, you're right. Jetson would have died to Hans, and Mickey stayed alive. Pretty massive deal. Mickey's just better. It is. He's built different, you know. Let's replay the Ursula. We could have played Elsa to tap down the genie, but the 2 lore, not too worried about it. And then Maleficent the genie next turn. Kind of forces him to respond to the Ursula at this point. And then if he does really like go wide here, I can sing Be Prepared, which wasn't something I thought about when I played Ursula, but you know, it's a benefit that came into my hand. A little glory going on. I think we're happy just playing Be Prepared here. And won't ink any of that because it can't play anything this turn anyways. But we will just play Aladdin, play Magic Mirror. I don't even remember what I was going to say. You guys don't get to hear it. Probably wasn't important anyways. Probably something stupid. That's not supposed to be in my deck. When I took out the Mickey Mouse, I must have accidentally added. That's what might have been why I went up some cards. There's that. Yeah, there's that 61st card I was talking about. We found it. We found it. That's funny. Oh no, I need the Jet Sim. Yeah, we don't necessarily need that card. I'm not sure I win fast enough. I think the shield's actually better to play here. It just feels a little bit stronger because then I can go quest, untap, swing. So it lets me still clear some boards while also getting the lore that I need. I think I got it. I think she's at that definitely dies to my Maleficent. And then I have, yep, I have enough. And he's one short. You know what? You're getting a Sergeant Tibbs back in your deck. That's what you're getting. Hopefully you draw it. We've made it to gold. We've done it. What do you think about the list that ran 67-66? I just don't see a reason to ever run more than 60 cards in your deck. So in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, there was a few times that you'd play more than 60 or more than the minimum amount, but it was because cards kind of existed that benefited from having more cards in your deck, while as in Lorcana there's no cards that benefit from having more cards in your deck. I guess maybe if you're trying to keep a lot of uninkables in your deck and you're trying to make a ratio, you're trying to like keep like a bunch of. Why is there only one Elsa in my deck now? What? There was 3. I took one out. When I took, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, there's 2 Elsas now. Everything's right in the world. Everyone's happy. This card maybe could come out. Maybe an Archimedes could come out for a broom. I really want to get a 3rd broom in here. But I'm just not going to. I've just decided right now I'm just not going to. We only need one broom. The control mirror, right? So like the Mickey Mouse is for the control mirror. You only need 2 brooms and you can do the combo. It's not a big deal. I did take out Facilier. I think that's how you say his name. I took him out. It's no longer in there. Made it to gold. And I'm not gonna lie right now. It's a mission. It's a mission to keep going. As this Mickey Mouse actually seems so much better than that Jet Stam. Because I'm thinking about it right now. Like I have this broom, and if I'm playing against the aggro, and I play the broom turn 2, and then I have the Mickey Mouse already to play turn 3 or turn 4. When I trade with the broom and get a replay, man, it's so good. I'm such an idiot for not playing it. Thank you, viewers, for telling me to put Mickey Mouse in my deck. You guys are beautiful souls, and it looks like I am playing against the beloved aggro deck. So I will go ahead and play my Archimedes. Some sort of Stitch. Let's see what we got. Looks like we're playing Simba. Part of me wants to untap Simba to swing into Stitch, but I don't foresee it being that relevant, so I'm actually just going to pass it. Then maybe if he plays something that matters a little bit more, maybe I do that play, but I probably just ink LeFou. We have Dragonfire, so it's just important we don't miss ink. We have Be Prepared. He doesn't really have a threatening early play. It's not a Lilo. If he had a Lilo, I'm pretty scared of this, but since it's a Stitch, less scared. But you know, it's gray. So it's the song deck, right? Yep, songs. Songs out the wahoo. Significantly less scared. Going to... What am I going to do? Am I drawing cards this next turn? I really don't want to draw cards here. I want to do something. I don't want to just pass my turn, but it seems like that's what I have to do. So I am. And then he sings Swords, and I'm screwed. He doesn't really have a fast. He's getting 3. 3 is starting to get dangerous. It's not super fast, so it's not that scary. I do have Be Prepared still, if I can make it to turn 7. And I maybe should have traded the... I'm actually okay with that, honestly. My hand was like not really that... wasn't really making me that happy. This hand makes me definitely more happy than my last hand did. But I do need to deal with the amount of going wide we have. And I can't really do that. Don't really care to unready my guys. Who's he got coming in? 6, going to 11. Almost guaranteed these guys die to Swords next turn, so I might as well trade them. I think I just can't respond fast enough. Maybe be able to stabilize with the Aladdin. But we'll see. Interesting. Cinderella. Interesting that that's in his deck. Move up to 3 damage characters from a princess. So he has another Rapunzel in hand. So he's trying to draw more cards. He's playing the Cinderella, so that way he can Okay. 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 So now it's tempting. It's like, do I kill the Ariel to stop the songs? Or do I kill the Eric because he swings back with Demouge? And who do I want to keep alive? Do I want to keep Maui alive, or do I want to keep Jafar alive? This doesn't really matter. Put Archimedes. I was thinking about keeping Archimedes just because it's something I could play wide, maybe on my next turn. This is attack. His attack is 5. His attack's 5. 5 cards. I could have just looked at my hand, but I didn't. So no matter what, both of these guys can kill that. So we are going to go kill Lilo, kill you, stop the songs. No songs allowed. Going up to 14. Going to be pretty rough. I don't have to be prepared on turn 7 unless I draw into it. Which is going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue. I think this is going to be an L. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I managed to stabilize this game. Maybe though. Maybe Aladdin comes out. Maybe some cool stuff starts happening. We'll see. If he doesn't quest this turn, then I'm probably okay. If I could be prepared in the next 2 draws, yes. 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 It's definitely there. It's definitely there. It's got to be there, right? There's no way it's not there. It's there. Be prepared. It's coming up. It doesn't matter. Play everything you want. I have to be prepared. It's in my hand already. He's not questing. That's good. Probably quest with... Okay. Quest with Cinderella. Which allows me to kill... Okay. We're not the most sad we could have been. We're still not like super happy. So do I want to play Archimedes? No, I don't want to play Archimedes. It doesn't matter. The only reason I would want to play Archimedes here is if Archimedes and Maleficent could kill Cinderella, but they can't. So I am drawing cards, and I will have to play Rafiki into it. I'm drawing cards because I'm trying to find Be Prepared over playing Rafiki. I was trying to find Be Prepared that turn in hopes to be able to play Be Prepared and then follow the next turn with Aladdin and kind of stop the aggression. But didn't see it. And he very easily could like play Rockstar Stitch, shift it out, and then sing A Whole New World, and then go wide, and I'm kind of screwed. 18. Okay. Don't play anything. Don't play anything, and I'm okay. Play something, and I lose. Doesn't play anything. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Now, the card he plays, he's probably just going to drop like 3 1-drops. And then I lose. I have Ursula's to get him down to 16. Oh, but oh, yeah, and I didn't draw the Dragon Fire. That's a bummer there. That's a bummer there. Well, yeah, I opened with 2 of them. Well, it is what it is. Not let's see if I would have. there something I could have done on that last turn? I don't really think so. I think the only thing I could have done differently was the early game, right? So I didn't trade into the Simba earlier, where if I would have just traded into the Simba immediately with my 2/2/2s, because I waited like 2 turns to do that, he wouldn't have gotten that 2 lore from that, and then I might still be in. Well, I wouldn't have lost that Stitch right there. He would have been at 15 instead of 18, or 16 instead of 18. At which point I could play the Ursula, played the next Ursula, hopefully give him my chance to draw removal and then not lose the game. So lesson learned, you know, just stop the early ink, even if it's not that threatening to you. Still do it. Still stop it. Lost the game for not doing it. Yeah, there was a lot in the deck that I could have drawn, but realistically I lost, right? Because I played the early game bad, right? I didn't clear, like I had the turn 1. That Stitch was on the board since turn 1. I had a turn 1 Archimedes into turn 2. Into turn 2 LeFou 1 tap Simba attack Archimedes. I could have done that and I just didn't. And then LeFou could have traded with Simba and that would have stopped so much lore gain from him. But I didn't do it, so I lost. It's kind of pretty straightforward. So I'm going second, so that's beneficial because I can now, I'm going to play the Broom, even though I don't really want to. I kind of want to ink it because I'm going to be struggling for ink on this to get to these 7 drops, but I'm going to play it because Rafiki is going to kill Simba, and then Archimedes is going to kill Lilo, and then I just have I kind of just take over the game from there. Kind of want to keep Simba, kind of want to keep the draw cards though, so I'm going, or Aladdin, not Simba. What am I saying? I kind of want the Broom to die more than I want Archimedes to die, so I will attack with the Broom. Not that it matters. If anything's coming out, it's swords in like 2 turns, so you know, kind of the way it's going to crumble anyways. Oh. I think I'm going to get some drawing going. Can imagine playing aerial into swords is kind of probably what's going to happen here. I need some water. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get some water. Oh, here it is. The big boys right here. Oh yeah, gonna draw some cards. Singing to draw. Really no reason to sing there actually, but I did it, so I could have just played it. It could be 1 lore up. No reason to sing there because I knew even if I drew Jafar, right, which is the only 4-drop in my deck, I wasn't gonna play him. No, I would have played him. I'm lying. I don't know why I'm lying. I'm lying. I would have played him. Singing swords right here. I can only imagine the swords song is coming out. Clearing my board. A whole new world instead. Well, the hand I drew into, not nearly as good as the hand I had. But I'd be prepared. I have a lot of good cards, so still can't really complain. Way we're gonna handle this, we'll play the Queen. We're gonna swing with Rafiki. I kind of foresee Swords coming out pretty soon. So I'm just kind of questing with these guys. I don't want him just to die to swords. He's gonna, if he quests with all those guys, I have Maui to kill Simba and then hit Lilo. So it's good. It's good. Not too nothing to truly complain about. Cerberus. Interesting. I think Steadfast, he had a build, right, where they played Cerberus. So maybe this is his Steel Song build that he had posted on his channel. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Really haven't paid too close of attention. So we're going to do it this way. No need to draw the card. Kind of want to keep the shield. But out of everything here, the shield is the one that I care about the least. So I now kind of see why Cerberus is good. I'm just thinking about it. He gets to play Rapunzel here, draw a ton of cards. It's very hard to deal 6 damage to a card. So it's pretty good, but honestly I have 2 mirrors, so I'm not really like stressed out about it. And then my Maui trades back, kills Cerberus. Just got 2 drop to play. I would have played him tapped. I don't know why he didn't. I wouldn't have been able to kill Cerberus then. But opted not to. Kind of want not to ink Maleficent, but I don't really have a huge choice, so I'm going to. We're going to quest Archimedes, because if he swings into it, Aladdin gets to swing into whatever, make him lose 2 lore, I gain 2 lore. You know, do an Aladdin thing. But can we... A lot of cards in hand. 7 cards. Play Cinderella. Very weird. Very weird card to play. Don't really understand it. Who are we healing? Like, why do we want it? So now it's, do I want to play Be Prepared? I mean, obviously I do, right? Obviously I just want to do this, right? Two 8, very hard for Gray to deal with. I have Dragonfire for anything that's crazy going on. Okay, that will Dragonfire. And then that gives us a turn to get the magic mirror out. Finally. That's going to be looking like a victory here. I'm glad the mirror match stopped showing up. Those things just take so long. So long, so much brain power. Not really a lot of brain power. I don't really think when I play, you know. Just throw the cards out. If I win, cool. Yeah, so I don't like that I'm essentially giving him I'm giving him cards here. Right, he's gonna draw 2 cards off of Rapunzel, but you know he's got it's very threatening. I'm at 14, gaining 3 more. I'm going to 17. He's pretty much got to do something quick, or he loses. So it's not that big a deal. If he draws 3 more cards or 2 more cards, I don't think it'll be enough. But this card is a good card. Okay. Into a Captain Hook. And where do we go from here? We go to the glorious, the beautiful Quest. +5. Going to 12. Kind of. 17. He's got to deal with it. He cannot do this. Well, he can do that, and then do that, and then I play that and hit that. You guys understood what I just said, right? Yeah, you guys got it. So yeah, I'll draw 2 cards. Why not? Seems good. Oh, no. Ink Jafar. Goodbye, Jafar. I'm gonna juice Jafar away. Goodbye, Jafar. Enjoy being ink. Ursula. So if he goes Captain Hook and there, and then he clears my board, right? But then I play Rafiki, kill his Tinkerbell. And then I have Maleficent. I guess if he plays something crazy, you know, he's still got 8 lore I got to deal with if he does that play, which he's going to do that play, right? Like, that's not a question. I still just have to deal with his 8 mana that he plays, or his 8 ink. Whatever he does with his 8 ink. If he plays a Rapunzel, draw some cards. That could be pretty good. I don't have to Maleficent the Tinkerbell. Okay, well, it looks like I am playing Maui into the Tinkerbell. Tempted to Dragonfire the Lilo. Don't have enough mana. Oh, I do have enough mana to Maui and Dragonfire. But do I want to? Well, Maui's definitely coming out, right? That's no brainer. That play is happening. I'm going to do it because the chances are he's playing another Tinkerbell. And when he does that, it's going to kill my Maui. And I don't want him. Essentially, what do I play? Essentially, everything I could play. I mean, I guess maybe I could have played the Jafar, and then that kills the Lilo. That puts me up to 19. The Aladdin's coming out pretty soon here, so that'll be good. A lot of drawing going on. More drawing than I've done. But even if he gets this 2, she didn't. So now you're thinking, I should play Be Prepared. And I'm thinking, you might be right. But I'm going to go with Aladdin. Go with Aladdin. Play this. Ooh, that's really solid. We'll ink Gaston. Honestly, Maui is gonna die to the swords in his hand anyways, so I might as well sing with him. I might as well sing with him and draw the 2 cards. Because he's going to die regardless of what I do. I think everything on my board is dying. He's gonna sing swords and smash Aladdin. And then play maybe a character, and then that's when the Be Prepared is played. Unless he sings a whole new world again. His plan could be just deck me out. Actually very capably, like, could be very capable of just decking me out. Unless he plays Rapunzel here, then I think I'm safe from the deck out. Okay, I think I'm safe from the deck out then. And I'm safe from... No, I'm still not safe from Sing Smash. From Sword Smash. Sword Smash. Sword Smash, the new combo move. Is that 11 ink? 7 ink left. You do a lot with 7 ink. If one of those things that he does involves killing Aladdin, I'm going to be sad. Double swords. I assume Triple swords. Really doesn't want to see that Aladdin in play anymore. So this will just be prepared, obviously. And then I'm not going to draw cards just because I don't want... Because he plays a whole new world. He's decking out before me now. I don't know if it matters with a whole new world, like if how the game works, like if we both deck out, like is it a tie or is it whoever had less cards in his deck? No idea, but the fact of the matter is I'm not going to be the one to first deck out. And then Jafar should be enough. At this point, he played triple swords, so quest here, play Elsa, tap him down. Like there's nothing he can do at this point. The game's over, and we'll ensure by untapping Jafar. It just feels so impossible for... I really like the gray-yellow deck. I really do, man. It's so fun to play. You feel cool. You feel good. You actually get to think, play, have fun, and all that, but it's just so impossible to beat red-purple with gray-yellow. It just feels terrible. How did I lost one game, dropped down to... I lost one game. I dropped down to like gold 5 with like a little bit of rating left, and then I won 2 games, and now I'm silver 1. What is going on here? What is going on here? What in the world is this? What is this rating system? I think this is gonna be the last one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fatigued here. I've been talking a lot. I don't normally talk this much in my real life. There's a lot of talking going on. I have homework I have to do for college. I've got a lot, and I've been playing for 4 hours now. 3. I don't know how long I've been playing. I've been playing a long time, I feel like, though. All right, I'm going first. I need some early game, so we're gonna get rid of these 5 cards. Find something to play a little bit earlier than turn 4. We found something to play a little bit earlier than turn 4, but it's not our favorite thing to play before turn 4. We got to play at turn 2. It's a little broom though. We'll see what we're playing against. What's the matchup here? And then from there, I will decide if I'm gonna play this broom. Looks like it's another yellow deck. Looks like this is gonna be a just-in-time Stitch Lilo powerhouse. We're going to get rid of the queen because Maui's very good, and we already have a lot of draw with these friends on the other side. Hopefully I draw into an ink here because I essentially want to keep everything in my hand right now. You play Simba. I ink. Kill Simba. We'll ink Maleficent, that's fine. We have 2 friends on the other side. We want to keep Maui, so we can do this. And we just kind of run away with the game. I'm going to sing it, because I can almost guarantee a real Tinkerbell is coming out to kill Rafiki. So I'm actually just going to draw a bunch of cards. I'm going to play the mirror. I'll have to ink my Maleficent next turn, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't really think that was okay. Maybe I should have just kept that for ink. Shield of Virtue, I don't think I'm going to use it a single time. Let's see. Let's see if I should have inked it or not. I think I should have inked it because I don't think I'm going to use it a single time this game. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. If I use it a single time, then we'll say it was good. If I don't, then we'll say it was dumb for me to keep. So he is about to a whole new world me. So part of me is like, do I just dragon fire this? So he has to pay full cost for it. Or do I play Maui? I'm gonna play Maui. Because Maui doesn't die to the song, swords. He's gonna sing a whole new world here, most likely. Kind of okay with it though, not too bad for me. I have two guys on board. Swords kills one of them. Smashing. Okay. Okay. We're actually completely gives us another turn to get more ink. Going to make sure that we kill the Ariel, so that way he doesn't have the opportunity to sing a whole new world. He has to use his mana. Yeah, that was a really weird way to do that. And he's still not doing it. Essentially giving me more and more time to establish a better and better board. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, is he just never going to play it? Is that kind of the plan? I'm happy with that. I win if he doesn't play it, and I think I win even if he does play it. I think at this point, I think it should have been played 2 turns ago. If he would have played a whole new world two turns ago, he would have been in a much better position. But he got really greedy with it, I think. He wanted to get rid of all the cards in his hand, not really taking into account all the cards in my hand. You know, it happens. We're gonna get some guys on board. Should have untapped Aladdin there instead of playing Maleficent. The one time using the shield counts right there. That counts. I should have done it. I didn't. I should have done it. As I untap him, then he's planning on playing, like if he goes swing here, swords, he kills 2 for 1. Seems pretty decent. Gaston. Play Jafar. I'm not going to really worry about untapping him because I think Swords is coming out. So wasting the mana to untap him, I don't think huge deal. Don't think it's very beneficial for me. Ooh. All right, it was worth playing it, boys. Am I running 4 Elsas? I'm running 2 Elsas. I'm running 2 Elsas. I haven't really found myself needing 4 Elsas. It seems a little bit much. So I think we are going to do the stopwatch here. Just keep questing. So do I want to sing or do I want to just quest? I'm just going to quest. We'll ink again. The Queen, we're going to keep Maui in our hand for the good old play of rushing and killing, which is very good against these mid-range decks. It's very strong tempo play. There's the swords that we've all knew was coming. Here's the Simba, tapped, smart. Here's the Tinkerbell. Tell you what, I'm just gonna do that. And this. And yeah, my Jafar only has one attack, yeah. Not that cool, but you know, it's alright. My guys will kill his beast. I'm assuming he's pretty big deal that I killed his Tinkerbell there, huh? Interesting decision. Well, I guess you're just kind of playing what's in your hand at this point. I just think he just really messed up, man, not playing that whole new world earlier. I almost guarantee the card in his hand is a whole new world, so. But I mean, I have to draw cards anyways, right? I don't have anything to play, so I might as well draw some cards. And drawing into a Ink Maleficent, can't complain there. Talk about good top decks. That man is probably furious. Alright, so there's the whole new world. He knew about it. He had it. I knew he had it. Everyone knew he had it. He was like, we're about to go on a magic carpet ride, and I was in. I don't have a choice, actually. He made me do it. Oh, Hakuna Matata, going into the inkwell. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Tinkerbell, into hand. And we're going to quest. We're just going to try to close out the game. I'm tempted to Dragon Fire the Ariel, just so he can't sing. I'm doing it. We're crazy. We're crazy out here. We're absolutely insane. I just didn't want him to play his swords, and then I don't even know why. I don't even know why. I just didn't want him to have a card on the field. That's really all it was. I don't think it mattered what I did on that turn really anyways. I just Dragon Fire his guy, can't kill any of my guys, and now he's got to clear my board, or he's got to kill Maleficent, or he loses, so he's got to play swords anyways. It's going to take 5 of his mana, so he can't really do anything else. Hopefully. And Tinkerbell. And quest again. Draw a card. Play it. That seals the deal right there. There's no way he's coming back. He wanted to swing into there and then swing there, so it's gonna be what? Swords. You can't even sword smash. He's got to like swords. Yeah, I don't even know. There's no way. Yep. I don't think there was any combination of cards he could have had in his hand to win that game. Slowly climbing. Gold 5 now. The amount of playtime this is taking. It's taking a long time. SharePoint Rattle. I think I've played against this guy before. It's definitely a mirror match. I'm pretty confident. Unless he changed decks. Very well could have. But, you know, I'm completely happy with this hand, regardless if it's a mirror match or not. Wait. The name changed. Everything's going crazy. People are up. People are down. It's another Steel song. Everyone's convinced this deck's so good, but it loses to my deck so freaking hard. Played it, this is the 3rd time playing against it. 3rd time in a row. I guess it's just free rating, I guess. You can't really complain. I need to pee. I need to pee real bad. 2 sips of water. I already need to pee. We're gonna quest. We're completely happy if he decides that he wants to trade the Captain Hook into it, but it doesn't seem like he wanted to. So he would have done it last turn. Taking the draw cards because of the matchup that it is. Probably actually not that good, right? Because he's going to hold New World. Anyways, he definitely has a second. So he's got We'll just draw 2 cards. I think that's the play. Or do we untap this guy? I think we untap that guy, actually. I think that's the play. This seems okay. Because if he does shift out Tinkerbell, we're not really worried when we do this. They each go to 1. Yeah, that seems okay. Oh, he was trying to draw cards. I didn't even think about that. It's a good thing I played around it completely intentionally. Totally knew it was coming. Shift Tinkerbell, also there, which I also played around. It's kind of weird that he quested there. I don't know why he would do that. Now I get to kill. Oh, he's singing swords. So I did it. Makes sense. Very confused for a second there. But it all's coming together. Oh, we'll go ahead and draw our card, and then we'll go ahead and we need ink, so we'll just take the Archimedes to ink him away, juice him, as some would say. Getting rid of the cauldron. Maui's going to go ahead and take care of Tinkerbell. Get rid of Archimedes. Maui kills Tinkerbell. And we do not quest with Maleficent. I should have probably, yeah, well, he maybe has a whole new world. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Yep, that's definitely going to happen. And then, well, if he had a whole new world, he would have sung it with the beast. So it looks like he doesn't have it yet. Maybe. So we'll go ahead and sing here. Play Gaston. Draw 2 more cards. Ink the other Gaston. Now we got Maui to deal with Beast. But Gaston's also going to deal with Beast, so it's all good. Hopefully we can get this magic mirror out before Whole New Worlds. That will be a very good, happy, fun time, especially when he just plays the Beast for no reason. So we get to embark on good, happy, fun time by just playing the magic mirror. Unless he's got another beast. The 3rd beast. No, he's trying to get the Stitch drill. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. So if I Elsa, tap down both, or I can Dragonfire here. I think the better play is Dragonfire here. Draw a card. Ink a card. Not tapping here because Rapunzel exists. So we just won't allow him to Rapunzel me. And then next turn I think I play Elsa, tapping down his 2 guys. So that was the bait last turn, was play Elsa, tap down his 2 guys, swing, swing. But then he gets the backswing, hit Stitch into the Queen, and then draws 3 cards with Rapunzel. Which seems like it would have been fairly devastating, so I didn't want to see that happen. I'll just draw another card. One more ink, replace the card I got rid of. And we're very, very good. Kill you. I just want to play Elsa here. Just play the Elsa. Tap him down. Ink my Maleficent. And just play the second Magic Mirror. He's got one card in his hand that he hasn't been playing. I think it's probably a whole new world. He doesn't want to essentially play against somebody with 10 ink. So, but he's not really going to have a choice. And I kind of run away with the game at this point. He's out of gas. I got Magic Mirrors. We'll link the Queen. We don't really need her. I'm going to play the Maleficent next turn if he does in a whole new world. Which, I mean, at this point, it doesn't. Even if he does a whole new world, like I said, man, this gray yellow deck it's steel amber steel song. It's so hard to beat. Purple red, like how do you even play it? All right, guys, I appreciate everybody who watched today. I'm going to go work on homework and do other things. If you enjoyed the stream in any way whatsoever, maybe you should subscribe. If you didn't enjoy the stream in any way whatsoever, you should leave a comment telling me how ugly, stupid, and bad I am at the game. Say it in chat. It'll help out my self-esteem, so that'll be good. And thank you for watching. And we'll be posting some gameplay. Gold 5 is not really where I wanted to end at. I wanted to hit at least platinum, but it's just taking so freaking long. I'm actually, I don't know what's on my desktop. I'm scared to exit this. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna do it. Because I want this, I want to update. I want to know what my win rate was. I think if I restart the client, it'll tell me. I'm hoping, at least. 14-4. Went from silver, I barely, for winning 10 games. Well, I didn't win 10, right? I think I started at 3-1. So, but so I had a 70% win rate for, man, it's gonna take a long time to climb to plat. Just kind of calculating the math in my head. It's gonna be a long time. Okay, but hey, appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. You guys all have a great day, and I will definitely be streaming again if people keep showing up. I'll keep giving it a shot.